Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's remind ourselves where we were. So we haven't had any real problems with the location at this time. We do have the Locket Horcrux currently in play. We cannot gain bolts or coins on other heroes' turns. Well, that's fine because there's only me. For each Dark Arts event resolved this turn, the active hero loses 1 heart. For each item in hand, active hero chooses 1 to lose a heart or discard a card. And if that active hero has 6 or more cards in hand, that hero loses 2 hearts. Those are our villains. And then currently, we can, each time we play a card with an even coin value, any one hero gains hearts. Or gains 1 heart. If you play 2 or more allies in a turn, any hero gains 2 hearts. Each time you roll a die, you may choose to re-roll it once. And once per turn, you may discard 2 cards. If you do, remove 1 token from the location. So we have a couple of powers. We have a couple of villains here. We have a pretty decent deck so far. We've bought all the 7s and the 8 card. There's a lot of 6s that we can still go for, though. We really don't want to buy anything low cost anymore. If anything, we would like to cull our deck even more. I've already culled out all of the Alohamoras out of my deck, I believe, which is pretty nice. So we're just going to continue to try to do that if we can get the coins. But, yeah, we're just going to try to plow through these villains, basically, now. I think we have a decent deck to do so. And we're gonna try to get. I don't know how far I'll get in this game, but my hope is to really just make it as far as possible. And if I don't expect to do a part 3, even if I don't make it to the end, but we shall see. Okay, so first thing we have to do is reveal a Dark Arts card, and it is Vara Kadavra. Active hero loses 3 hearts. Do I have anything to stop that? I do have something to stop that. I have the Invisibility Cloak. The Invisibility Cloak is, if this is in your hand, you can't lose more than 1 heart from each Dark Arts event or villain. So instead of losing 3 hearts, I'm only going to lose 1 from that, thanks to the Invisibility Cloak. I do have to reveal an additional Dark Arts card. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal a card with a value of 1 or more, discard it and lose 2 hearts. It is a card of 1 or more, so I have to discard that. That's a shame because that's a decent card. And I only lose 1 heart again because of the Invisibility Cloak. For each Dark Arts event resolved this turn, active hero loses a heart. Again, I can only use 1 because of this. For each item in hand, I can either discard a card or lose a heart. I will discard this card, because normally it's any 2 heroes gain 1 coin and 1 heart, but if you discard this, any 2 heroes gain 1 bolt, 1 coin, and 1 heart. So by discarding it, I get a bolt that I wouldn't have normally got. So we get a coin, and we get a bolt, and we get a heart. And so I discarded the card, I didn't have to lose the heart. And I do not have 6 or more cards, so that's the end of that. I do need 2 bolts to take out Fluffy. Well, I can gain a bolt there. This is going to be a coin. This is going to be 2 hearts. That's 3 hearts, so that's a bolt and a card. That's a coin, so might as well give ourselves that coin. Gain 2 coins or banish an item in your hand or discard pile. I don't really want to banish anything of these, so I'll gain the 2 coin there. That's 4 coin. That could give us Aberforth. Actually, no, because we want the coin here. I'll gain 1 coin more, so I can put the coin here. And then we're going to put 2 bolts on Fluffy, 1 on Caro. This guy's dead. We gain a heart and draw a card. All heroes gain 3 hearts. You may assign additional coin. Okay. Well, I get a coin for my health, so I can put the additional coin onto Guap. I don't need to heal anything else. And then I have 2, 3, and 4 hearts to buy Aberforth. And Aberforth is, actually he's one less because he's not all heroes, there's only 2. But I'm going to get a bolt, a coin, and a heart every time I play him, which is very nice. So we will go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new cards there. Let's go ahead and pick up these bolts because Fluffy is no more. Fluffy, Fluffy, Fluffy. Not sure why I'm doing these in this order. I put them, he goes this way. Because that's, yeah. I was like, I usually have those face down. Because they've been destroyed. Oh no, our new one is the Basilisk. But, the nice thing about that is, I didn't even use any of my powers. If I defeat the Basilisk, I will get the Basilisk Fang. Which is nice. Could I have done any powers? No. I don't have any of the die rolls yet. Okay. Back to over here. We have all heroes that have 3 or more spells in hand lose a heart. Do I have 3 or more spells? I do not have 3 or more spells. I only have 1 spell. Cannot gain on other heroes' turns. For each Dark Art event, lose a heart. Okay. Cannot draw extra cards. And I do not have 6 cards in my hand because I can't draw extra cards. We will Specs for a coin and reveal the top card of the deck. We can discard it or put it back. All heroes discard any bolts or coins they have collected. Well, I'm not going to have any at the beginning of the turn, so that's fine. I don't mind that. Any one hero gains a coin and a heart. Okay. Gain 2 bolts. 1 heart removed from the location. Okay. Gain a coin. And then gain 1 bolt, 2 hearts, and roll the Slytherin die. And in the solo mode, which is what I'm playing right now, for those that don't remember or weren't here for the first video, when you roll a die for yourself in the solo mode, you get the boon twice. So if I roll the Slytherin die into bolts, I would get 2 bolts instead of 1. And I do have a reroll ability. But I rolled bolts, and that's what I was wanting. So I'm going to take 2 bolts there. I'm going to put all 5 of these bolts on the Basilisk, because we don't like the Basilisk. And then I'm going to take... I only got 3 coins that turn? 1 coin... 2 coin, 3 coin. I did. I guess I do Confundus for them. Oh, no. I want to put a coin on Guap, so I only have 2 coins. Do I want the... I don't really need the Essence of Dittany. Because that's healing, and I'm not really having a problem with healing, because I have a lot of different ways to heal. I'm gonna just probably eat the 2, because I don't really want to buy any of those cards. I could buy more banishing cards, but I don't really need to banish too much more. It's a shame to do that, but I think it's better not to dilute my deck at this point. So I'd rather buy the high stuff if I can get to them. Alright. Oh gosh. For each spell played this turn. Only 1 spell in my hand. Alright. We knew about this one. All heroes discard any bolts and coins they've collected. We don't have any. This does nothing. We only lose a heart thanks to him. We cannot draw cards, and we do not have 6. Pretty easy board state at the moment. Oops. We are going to gain 2 coins thanks to Fleur Delacour. And if we play another ally, oh, look at that, Luna Lovegood, we also gain 2 hearts. So we gain our heart back. When we gain a heart, we actually get a coin. If you play 2 more allies, I would also get hearts, but I don't need to. I get a coin for Luna. If I'm going to play an item, which I am, I get a bolt. Thank you, Luna. And then I get to roll the Ravenclaw die. That is not Ravenclaw. I rolled card, but I can't draw cards, so I'm going to roll again, trying to get something other than cards. But I got cards again, so I don't get cards. Gain 2 coins. If you play 2 or more spells, also gain a bolt and a heart. Well, I'm probably not going to do that. Remove 1 from the location. I cannot do so. And then for each spell play this turn, 1, gain 1 bolt and 1 heart. Now I only got 1 bolt. So unfortunately, Basilisk here is only at 7. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 coin. I could kill Guap, but I think I want to just buy the 6 to try to get more of the 6s, because the 6s are decent cards. And yeah, and then I can try to get Sirius there. So I don't think there was anything else that I could do. Nope. Happy with the way that turned out. Go ahead and reveal next card, and it is active here, discards a card, and then puts a detention in their hand. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like detentions. Okay. Do I have anything that is, if you discard this? I do. Oh my god, this hand is freaking amazing. I have 2 Felix Feliciuses and Dumbledore in my hand. So I'm going to discard this. If you discard it, gain a coin and a heart. Well, sadly, I don't need the heart yet, because I haven't lost anything. I do have to put a detention in my hand, which is unfortunate. This does nothing. I lose a heart for that. I cannot draw extra cards, and I don't do that because I still only have 5 since I discarded 1. And I need a drink. Dustwind Dude posted on my community page over on the Good Games Better People Discord, which is Ross from More Games Please Discord, saying, dude, this is talking about our Pokemon Nuzlocke that we played last night. Dude, already lucked out. Good thing Fortress attack stat would be abysmal at that low level. I once lucked out and had Larvitar as a random starter, but my team on that run was wiped out early by a Nidorino with double kick. Oh no. That's awful. Yeah, I posted a clip. I had my Ari the Ninetales in a battle against a fortress, and I wasn't really thinking anything of it. And then the fortress self-destructed, and I went from 23 health to 3. I lost 20 health and was down to 3 HP after the self-destruct. And for those who don't know, in a Nuzlocke, if a Pokemon faints, you can never use them again. So I could have lost one of my Pokemon very, very early on in the game, and it would have been very bad. Okay, so I don't really have anything I can do about the detention. I will go ahead and use Dumbledore, which I get a bolt and a coin and a heart. And when I get a heart, I can get another coin. I cannot draw a card yet. Actually, let's do him second. Let's do Felix Felicis and get the 2 bolts from Felix. And I'll get 2 coins from Felix. And when I do that, I'm going to place the 2 bolts. Actually, I only needed the 1 of them. I'll place the 1 bolt there and the 1 bolt there, which kills the Basilisk. All heroes will get to draw a card. Great. I would remove 1 from the location. But now that allows me to draw cards. The Basilisk Fang puts that into my discard pile, so the next time I see it, I can use it. So I use this Felix Felicis. Now that I've used Dumbledore, I will draw a card for Dumbledore. Okay. We will gain a bolt for George Weasley. If we have another Weasley, we do not. We get to go ahead and roll the Gryffindor die. I rolled hearts. I don't need hearts. I rolled coin, so we get 2 coin. We will gain a bolt for Stupefy. Remove 1 from the location. We don't do that. Draw a card. We got Hagrid, which is a bolt and a heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only needs one more, but I'll go ahead and draw. Get 2 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got as many coins as I don't really need any more coins. So I'll draw 2 more cards. Because why not? This card is just not helpful to me. That card's really not helpful to me. I'll get the bolt, but I don't need it. And then I'll draw a card there. And that's another coin that I don't really need. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 2 extra bolts that we didn't need to knock out Caro. And all heroes return to 10 hearts. So I'm already there, buddy. Alright. We've got a coin to knock out Guap. All heroes draw 2 cards, then discard any 1. Oh. I am going to use that at the beginning of the next turn. Just because that's the way I decide to want to do that. Since it doesn't really help me now. So I just clear the whole state of enemies. So I'll draw 2 and discard 1 at the start of my next turn. We're going to have an Inferi, Pious Thickness, and 1 more Voldemort. So I'll put them like that. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 coins. I will buy Sirius for 6. He's great. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and have to discard 1. Well, of these, I will discard this one. That gives us a coin. And then we will do our turn. Add 2 to the location. Okay, well, it had been a while since we had anything on the location. And that is alright. We have cards that could hopefully take care of that. It's just we've seen a lot of those cards already. I have the ability to do a couple things to remove those, though. Oh, I totally been forgetting about this when I've been rolling dice. I should be putting bolts or hearts on the locket. I need to remember to do that, but I don't think that's going to be a huge deal. Okay. We roll the Slytherin die. Wait. I always have to look. Yep. Alright, bolt. Add all heroes lose a heart. Okay. Active hero loses 2 hearts. If you assign 2 or more bolts to a villain, all heroes lose 1 heart. Okay, so I lost 2 more. And then if the active hero has any saved coin, discard it and reveal an additional Dark Arts card. Ah, well, that's a shame. For each card with a value 4 or more in hand, active hero loses a heart. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Alright, well, that just went from like a really good position for me to not as great of a position for me. So that's nice. Let's see what we can do to fire back. We are going to go ahead and banish this card to add 1 bolt to each face-up villain. Yeah, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Banish it. Banish it, banish it. We have Kakarot, which will give us 2 bolts. If we defeat a villain, we'll get a bolt and a coin. That's good to know. We've got the Sword of Gryffindor, which will give us 2 bolts. And we get to roll the Gryffindor die twice. And remember, we'll get the boon twice, so 4 boons. Coin. I don't really want coin from it, so I'm going to try again. Okay, I got coin, so I'm getting 2 coin. Now I get to roll again. Bolts. I do want to use the bolt, but I want to use it for this. Or do I want the bolt? I think I want to just use it for this. Okay. We have Dobby to remove 1 from the location and draw a card. We have the Golden Egg, which gives us 2 bolts, 1 coin, and draw a card. We have Madame Maxine. That is 2 bolts. I love Madame Maxine. She's a great card. 2 bolts. And all heroes gain 2 hearts. And then I have the Mandrake, which I can gain 2 hearts. Which I've gained 3. I can gain a coin. I can gain a bolt. And I can gain a card, which is either gain 2 coin or draw a card. I'm going to gain the 2 coin just because I don't want to have to shuffle. I'll shuffle at the end of this turn. So that'll give me 6 coin, which is good too. I don't think there's anything over here that I want to do. Let's see how many of these I played. How many evens? 1. I played 1 even only. So that puts me to 9. But remember, with Karkaroff, if we defeat a villain, we will gain an extra bolt and a coin. So to defeat the Inferi, I'll also lose a heart when I add more than another bolt to any villain. Okay, so we need another 5 for the Inferi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to defeat the Inferi, which gets us a bolt back, which goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 short for Pious, which is a shame. But with the Inferi, we're gonna get a coin and 2 hearts. Oh, okay. So we get a coin. Well, we take a damage for both of the Inferi and Pious, but then we get 2 hearts back. And the Inferi is gone. Not too bad with that. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. So we will buy the next 6, which is gain 2 bolts and draw a card. That's beautiful. And that'll get shuffled into our deck. We've actually got a pretty decent deck size right now. I would like to get rid of the locket. I do have dice rolling cards. Ooh, Molly's out. I like Molly. Molly's good for healing and coins. There's a lot of good cards in the 6 stack. There's some good stuff in the 4 stack too, and obviously the 5 is decent. But the 6 stack has some really good cards, especially for the way that I play Neville, because I am playing as Neville. That is the character that I play as in Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got for each card of a value 4 more in hand, active hero loses heart. Hey, we just had that one. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, 2 hearts. Roll the Slytherin die. It's a bolt. All heroes lose a heart. Cannot. Okay, active hero has any coins? Nope. Okay, I do not have any coins saved. Pious does not get to take my coins this time. Let's see, what can we do here? Honestly, I'm half thinking of banishing this card. So, because as any one hero gains 2 hearts, all other heroes gain a coin. So it's giving me 2 hearts, but I feel like I don't really have a problem giving myself hearts too often. Hero gains bolt, coin, and a heart. Hero gains coin and a heart. I'm going to draw a card with that one. Gain 2 bolts. If I defeat a villain, which I will, gain a bolt and a coin. Cool. Have I played any odd evens? I've played 2 evens already, so I don't really have to worry about healing. I think I'm going to use this card. It's crazy to banish a 5. I just don't feel like gaining 2 hearts is... it's not that important to me right now. So I'm going to get the coins for that. And honestly, I'm going to banish this card. I just don't need it. And if I don't need that card and I can banish something, I'm going to. So this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is 8, 9, 10. So we got 4 damage on Voldemort. I have 4 coins to spend. I can get this 4 Gain a bolt. If you discard this, all heroes gain a bolt. You know, that's not too bad of a card. Gaining bolts is important, especially for me trying to get through this giant deck of villains. I think gaining bolts is more important than me gaining hearts at the moment, because I have other ways of gaining hearts. Which I am at full health. I guess I'll take that. It's not the best card ever. I mean, it's a 4 cost, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and see what we got under here. We have all heroes reveal the top card of the deck. Heroes that reveal a spell, discard it, and lose 2 hearts. That is not a spell. That is a potion. I'm just sure everything's coming through here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see. What do we got here? We have to roll a Slytherin die. Heart. Remove 1 bolt from all villains. Oh, this guy's dead. Forgot about that. What was this supposed to do for him? Gain a coin and remove 1 from the location. Oh, cool. I like removing from the location. And I'll just say I have a coin for this time. Yeah. Coin for this turn. And I have to remove 1 from him. So be it. Okay. We've got 2 bolts. Now we're trying to take out, this is the second Voldemort we're trying to take out. So we are now at the 40% mark of the deck. 2 bolts, 1 coin, 1 card. Okay. That card is useless at the moment. That card is useless at the moment. That'll give me a bolt. I'm going to call this from the deck to give myself a bolt. So I don't really need the potion cards. And this is 2 bolts. And roll the Gryffindor die twice. And remember, we do have a reroll. Heart. I'm going to use the heart. Because I can put the heart... Well, I don't need to do that. I'll just take this one off. And take this. Now I can roll the Slytherin die once per turn, which is great. Obviously, we like to be able to roll dice. We do have to roll this a second time. I rolled card. Okay, card doesn't do anything for us on the cup. So I will draw 2 cards, though. And then, once per turn, you may discard a card. If you do, roll the die. I will discard this one. No, I'll discard this one to gain the 2 coin. Oh, almost lost one. And I can roll this Slytherin die. That's Gryffindor. I rolled bolts. Cool. Bolts is what I'm looking for. Alright. And then this is 2 coin. That gives us 6 coin overall, which gets us Molly, which is what I was looking for. Bop. And then we've got 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 points of damage on the Voldemort there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Okie dokie. Roll the Slytherin die for a card. All heroes discard a card. You discard the OWLs. It's not really the best thing to do, but I think it's the best thing to do. Okay. We get a coin for Luna Lovegood. If we're going to play an item, which we are, we get a bolt. Thank you, Luna. And we roll the Ravenclaw die. We're looking for hearts or coins to get rid of the cup. I got card. Cards are always good. Okay, I got the detention, which I can't use. Flora is going to give us 2 coin and 2 hearts from her card because I played Luna. I would remove one from the location, but I can't. For each spell play this turn, gain a bolt and a heart. I get 1 bolt. And then I can get a coin and a heart from the chocolate frog. So I've got 2 more bolts for him. So I didn't get a lot of bolts that turn. I got 4 coin. But that allows me to buy a card here that is gain a bolt and draw a card. And that is the type. Those are the type of cards I'm looking for right now. Are the gain a bolt and draw a card kind of stuff. Like that's the stuff that I'm looking for at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of allies. Cool. I like that. Until it says something about allies. All heroes lose 1 heart and add 1 to the location. Okay. So we're adding 1 of these back to the location. And we are going to roll the Slytherin die. Where are you, Slytherin die? There you are. Bolt. Lose a heart. Perfectly fine with that. Oh, I wasn't reading the cup. At the start of each turn, remove 1 from the villains. Oh. I probably have to remove like 3 then. I think it's been out there for a couple turns. That's fine. Okay. All heroes gain 1 bolt and 1 coin and 1 heart and draw a card. Gain 1 bolt. Remove 1 from the location. Back to the starting amount for the location. Draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. Draw a card. Reveal the top card of the deck. Get a coin. I can keep it or get rid of it. All heroes reveal the top card of the deck. Heroes reveal a card of no value. Discard it and lose a heart. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Remove 1 from the location. Draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. 1 heart. Remove 1 from the location. Can't do any of that. Gain 2 bolts. I didn't need all these bolts. I'm wasting them. Hearts I don't need. Coins. I'll take coins, I guess. And then Felix, I'm going to get 2 coins and 2 cards because I don't really need anything else. Oh, that might not have been the right call. I get a coin for that. And then I get bolts and hearts that I don't need. I can roll the Slytherin die, though. See if I can get hearts or coins on the die. I got coin. I will put the coin down on the cup. So I just need the heart then. Oh, I should have discarded the invisibility cloak to roll it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn that back in. I discarded the invisibility cloak. We're going to roll this. Coin again. I don't need the coin, so I'm going to roll again. Coin. How did I roll? Am I rolling the Slytherin die? Yes. How did I roll the Slytherin die that many times on coin? Okay. That happens, I guess. That's a dice rolling, right? We have knocked out Voldemort. And the way that I play when you knock out one of these Voldemorts in the middle of the game, because it says heroes win. Obviously, that's not the case. At the start of my next turn, I will roll all 5 dice and get the boons for those. So it's basically a superpowered move to do that. So we KO'd this Voldemort. That's going to give us 3 new villains, which are Bellatrix Lestrange, Hungarian Horntail, and Rufus Scrimmageour. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8. Obviously, we want the next 6 card, which is decent. It sounds like he's not the best, but it's decent. And I mean, I don't mind Essence of Dittany, but I'm trying really not to buy. I'm really trying not to buy any bad cards. And not that hearts are bad. I'm not really hurting for her life, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna eat the coins, and it's fine. Technically, in the solo game, you can carry coins over, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll carry the coins over because you are allowed to do that in the solo game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are now into the third of 5, the 3/5 part of the deck. All heroes reveal the top card of the deck. Cards no value, discard it, lose a heart. it is not. I was like, I only have like 4 cards in my whole deck that meet that qualification. I don't mind using that. At the start of each turn, remove. Nope. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card for Bellatrix. Active hero and their neighbors discard a card, add one to the location. Okay, so we add this one back to the location. So now that's back at 3. Oops. And do we have anything that is wanting to discard a card? Yes. If you discard this, any 2 heroes each gain a bolt, a coin, and a heart. Bolt and a coin. I don't need the heart. I haven't lost any hearts. Other villains and creatures may not be assigned bolt, so I have to kill this before I can even kill Bellatrix. That's unfortunate. And then for each card in the hand with an odd value, active hero chooses another hero to lose 1. Well, that's just me. So, odd values. That is 1. So I lose 1 heart. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with 1 heart losing. We have Sirius Black for 2 bolts and a coin. We have Confrigo for a bolt. You may banish a card in your hand. You don't really want to do that. We have Scroogify for a heart. You may banish a card in your hand or discard pile. Let's see if we got a nice little detention in our discard pile here or not. I thought I did, but I can't remember. Yes, we do. Let's see if we have any others. I think they only have the one at the moment. So that card's gone. Banished to the Nether Realm. And then we have Hagrid, who gives us a heart. A bolt and a heart, but we don't really need the heart. I'm not going to have a card to discard for the... That's okay. Actually, should I discard any of those? I guess I could have discarded the bolt to roll the... I'll do that. Instead of doing that, I'll discard that to roll the Slytherin die. And I rolled coin. How am I rolling coins with the Slytherin die? Bolts. Okay, so instead of getting 1 bolt, I got 2 bolts. That's fine. Alright, so all these are going to go on the Horntail. It is over half dead. We've got it to 6 damage. About the best I can do there. And then I've got 4 coins only. See if I want this guy. Draw 2, choose 1, discard any 1 card, or banish a card in your hand. Actually, I'm cool with that because that can help with dice mitigate or with card mitigation. I'm okay with that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have been online for 50 minutes. That's not too bad. I know I started playing pretty late. Oh, we ended up the potion. So I actually have to start worrying about the potions again because I'm basically annoying the potions because I bought plenty of them already. I'm basically ignoring the potions until one of these potion dark arts cards come up. So this says, if you have an ally in hand, lose 2 hearts. I'm almost always going to have allies in my hand. So I'm going to want to get rid of that. So I need to do the things on the potions, which is to acquire a card of 4 or more coin, play 2 items, discard a card, add any one hero gains 3 or more hearts, or reveal 2 or more Dark Arts events, which I will be doing that thanks to Bellatrix. Legends, good evening, Legends. Welcome in. Hello, Rock. How are you doing tonight, my friend? We are continuing our play of Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle from Sunday night. I am trying to burn through all these villains. Just got off of work. All right. Trying to do the time conversion. You're 6 hours behind me. It's only 4:11 there, right? So you got off at 4? Was it 3:11? I don't remember Hawaii time. 5? Really? You're only 5 hours behind? I thought you were farther than that for some reason. You guys are only 2 hours behind California? Huh. I didn't realize that. I thought you guys were farther behind. Okay, 5:11. That works. I mean, that's standard get off of work time, right? I guess that would have made more sense, but for some reason I thought you guys were farther back. I don't know. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. I hope you had a wonderful day at work. or at least as wonderful as work can be. All right, so we're gonna want to get these here if we can. Let's go ahead and we did that. Remove one bolt from all villains. That is not a villain. That is a creature. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card. Actor chooses another hero to lose 2 hearts. We are supposed to get rid of those from the deck, so we're just discarding them as we go. All heroes discard any coins or bolts, but we don't have any of those. For each card in hand of an odd value, active hero loses a heart. I have 1. I have 1. So I lose 1 heart. We are 2 hours behind now from California, and then when daylight savings and 3. Oh, you guys don't change for daylight saving. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Being much closer to the equator, you probably don't need daylight savings, do you guys? Like, how long are your days? Like right now, what is your sunrise and sunset days times for like here? Sunrise and sunset. So like here in the Detroit metro area, for today or for tomorrow, Thursday the 4th, the sun will rise at 7:02 p.m. and it will set at 6:26 p.m. So I'm interested to know what how long. So that's almost 12 hours of daylight. Almost. It's 11 and a half hours of daylight, right? Yeah. I guess I could look it up. Let's just do Honolulu. Okay. It's not much different, surprisingly. I thought it would have been more. It's 6:49 a.m. sunrise and 6:37 p.m. sunset. So it's rising. Let's see, what is that? 2, 3, 13 minutes earlier, your time, obviously, and then setting 11 minutes later. So 13 and 11 is 24. It always feels like around 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So yeah, you have 24 more minutes of daylight tomorrow than I do. That's so weird. That's kind of a funny little stat, isn't it? So you have 24 according to the internet, which is always right. You have 24 minutes of extra, if I did my math right, also. 24 minutes of extra daylight because you live in Hawaii. Which is very cool. Like, I've never even been to Hawaii. I feel like that has to be so different to live in Hawaii versus the contiguous 48. Like, obviously you're still in the United States, but like, I don't think of anything if somebody's like, oh, especially like I grew up on the East Coast, so driving state to state was super easy. Like, we could drive from Pennsylvania to Virginia in 2 hours. You could drive from Pennsylvania to Massachusetts in like 4 or 5. So like, you could cover a bunch of states very fast. Even out in the Midwest, you grew up in the West Coast, but even in the Midwest, I could still get from a couple states here and there in a couple hours. The West Coast even has like huge states, so you don't do as much interstate travel, because the states out there. But like in Hawaii, there really isn't any interstate travel, at least by car. You can fly back out of here, but that's a long. Oh, we went from a car out. Wow, that had to be so long. The longest car rides I've ever had were from Western Pennsylvania to Tampa, Florida, from the Detroit metro area to Charleston, South Carolina, and from San Francisco to Seattle. Those are the longest times I've ever spent in a car. Those 3 instances. And I don't remember how long each one of those were. I just know those were the longest 3 times I've ever spent in a car. But none of that compares to California to Maine. That is long. Because you can't go any farther east than Maine, I think. Yeah, because like it comes down and then out. Yeah, driving to national parks. That's really cool though. Like to go see some of the national parks is really really cool. So that I mean, there's a lot worse things you could love. So that's very cool that your dad gave you that experience. That's really cool, at least in my opinion. I mean, I don't know if you're when you're a kid, you're probably like, "Raw dad." I don't know, but um, okay, we are going to get a bolt. Do we have another Weasley in our hand? No, I only have Trevor. He's not a Weasley. We're rolling to the Gryffindor die. Gryffindor. Cards. I will take cards. I won't re-roll that. Cards are good. Oh, I have to shuffle. Dang it. I don't want to shuffle. I don't like shuffling. Yeah, so Legends, I am continuing my playthrough of Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle from Sunday night. I am trying to get through as many of the villains as I can tonight. Because right now, I'm literally trying to face every villain in the game. But base game and both expansions. I'm trying to do that in the solo mode, and honestly, I'm doing very well. I'm obviously not playing the game completely as intended because I am using some of my rock rules, but that's how I play. So, how many villains are there? Well, if I remember my count correctly, there was 45 villains total. If I remember correctly. And I am currently somewhere in the third of five sections of the deck. I have faced 2 out of the 5 Voldemorts. So I basically used Voldemorts like epidemic cards in Pandemic, where I made 5 piles and put 1 Voldemort in each pile. If that makes sense. And then I made the stack. You have everything, but haven't played the newest expansion. So, the newest expansion adds a couple of fun things. But to be honest, the newest expansion, in my opinion, was like, it's decent. It's got the cool potions thing. Which is decent. It adds some more fun villains. Like I definitely think you want to play with the villains. The Dark Arts potions cards are kind of cool. Honestly, the potion cards themselves, these cards, I can kind of take or leave, but it's to me the second expansion is not as good as the first. Oh, and the charms abilities are fun. The charms abilities are very cool. But the first expansion, the Monsters Box of Monsters expansion, to me is a necessary expansion for this game because it helps fix the issue of the Dark Arts deck in the base game. That it had the Dark Arts game deck in just the base game had too many draw another Dark Arts card, and so it just piled it up onto you. The balance of the villains weren't really there either. The Monster Box of Monsters expansion really helped balance it. You also have the Toy Story deck builder. I do as well. Let's see if I go to... I think if I go to this screen... Yeah. So if you see right here... kind of hard to see. There's the Toy Story deck builder as well right now. I've got a bunch of games that are here and then off screen just that way. That I haven't found a place yet on my shelf. So, you have me on audio. Hey, no worries. I was showing you where it was. But yeah, I have to figure. One of these nights I'm gonna be just doing a stream, where I'm trying to reorganize my game shelf. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna come across because the cam that I use this way isn't a great cam. The cam that I'm using for my down cam is much better, and I can just hold this. Yeah. I can hold this out and it should autofocus. Right? Autofocus. See that? Autofocus. And then it comes back. All right, well, if you're on audio, you're not going to see that. But I don't know how, like, I could take it down and use it as a tripod, like, thing for doing my shelf, but I don't know if that's what I want to do, because it was kind of a pain to get up there. But one of these days, that's going to be my goal, is to rearrange my shelves, and I might as well do that on stream. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep playing the game. I did do the George Weasley already. We don't really want to use the Basilisk Fang on the cup, because it's pretty easy still. So we're just going to get the 2 bolts from the Basilisk Fang. You can use the Basilisk Fang to instantly destroy any Horcrux. I don't need the heart, so I'm just going to gain a bolt from Trevor. I'm going to remove one from the location. Oh, I only had to reveal 1 Dark Arts event. That's okay. Gain 2 coins. You could banish an item from your hand to discard pile, but I don't really want to do that. I could remove another from the location, but there's nothing there. Draw a card. All heroes gain a bolt, and a card, and a coin, and a heart. Thank you, Dumbledore. Ooh, the Sword of Gryffindor. 2 bolts, and roll the Gryffindor die twice. Thank you, Sword of Gryffindor. What IP do you have the most games for? Ooh, it's definitely between Marvel, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. So this game collection behind me is a conglomerate game collection of my games, my wife's games, and our best friend's games, who doesn't really have room in his house. And we almost always just play the games here anyway, because we have kids. So he keeps his games here. And those 3 IPs, I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter, the IP. I just really love the game system here. But like, I love Marvel the most out of the three of us. My wife loves Harry Potter the most out of the 3 of us, and our friend loves the Lord of the Rings the most out of the 3 of us. Though I really like Lord of the Rings too, just not as much as Marvel. So we have a lot of those 3 IPs. Like for Marvel, I have Marvel Smash Up, I have Marvel United, I have Marvel Villainous, Marvel Codenames, Marvel Champions, Hail Hydra, Thanos Rising, a bunch of Marvel Legendary, Wakanda Forever. The Marvel X-Men? Yeah, I want to get that. I really want to get that. Is that out? I know it was supposed to come out early 2021 back, because they talked about it at Gen Con. I honestly kind of forgot about it. Did you just get it from the game store, or did you buy it and you have to wait for it? It came out last Friday. Oh, I'm going to have to take a trip to the game store. Why'd you tell me this, Legends? Why'd you tell me this? So wait, Legends, if I go to the game store and buy this, every time you show up in my chat, I can pull the box off and say, hey, I blame Legends for this, right? But yeah, I definitely want to get the X-Men game. That looked like a lot of fun. So we have a lot of Marvel. Lord of the Rings, we have the Lord of the Rings, the deck builder. We have Journeys in Middle-earth. We have a Hobbit game. We have the Lord of the Rings. We have a couple other, like, I don't even know them all. And then we got a bunch of Harry Potter ones too. We've got the Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. We've got the House Cup competition. We got Harry Potter Codenames. We've got the two-player version of this game. The Nazgul game. Maybe? I don't... Like the... Which one is the Nazgul game? Like the old original Lord of the Rings? Is that what you're talking about? Like the one that's like 10 or 15 years old now? Or is it something specifically called Nazgul? The, like, legit, probably, like, 2 of, like, the only, Lord of the Rings games that we don't have are War of the Ring and Hunt for the Ring. Those are, like, the only 2 we don't have, basically, that I know of, at least. which I guess they're technically, specifically Nazgul semi-co-op. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Honestly, of all the Lord of the Rings games we have, there's probably half of them we haven't played. I hate to say that, but I can say that about probably at least a quarter of my collection I probably haven't played yet, which is kind of crazy, but that's what happens when you have two kids and you keep buying games. Did I do? I drew two cards. Where was I? No, I had to shuffle. I had to draw another card, right? There we go. Okay. And I think I get to roll this again. Coin. I didn't want coin. I'm going to re-roll that. Coin. Okay. Do you have a lot of Arkham games? No, I do not. And I do not because I am not a fan of Lovecraft. I'm not into Cthulhu or Lovecraft or any of that stuff. It's just not. I know many people in the hobby love that stuff, and that's great. I have nothing against anybody who likes it, but and I say I don't have a lot. I have some already. Like, so I have Mansions of Madness, which I actually love. Mansions of Madness, the game, but then once Journeys to Middle Earth for Lord of the Rings came out, which is basically the same game just with an IP that I actually like, I have no need to ever play Mansions of Madness again, so I'll probably sell it. I have Eldritch Horror, and I have Elder Sign, and we have Betrayal at House on the Hill. I think those are the only... Yeah. Those are the only Arkham games that we have. Or Lovecraftian games. But it's definitely not a genre that... We have those mostly because they play really good at higher player counts. Basically anything more than 3. If we have more people over, we can play those. Or like, we sometimes will play Betrayal at House on the Hill on Halloween. But that's not every year. And that's about the only time we'll play it. Game Jedi, good evening. Everybody say hello to Jedi. Love this game. Need to get to the table more. Been a while. Yeah, so I played this on Sunday, and I'm playing literally every villain in the entire game, all 3, the base and 2 expansions, and I am currently somewhere in the 3rd out of 5 stacks. Look at it as getting like 2 of the 5 epidemics in Pandemic, basically, at this point. I've used the 5 Voldemorts kind of as epidemics. But I was taking my turn. I can get a coin. And then I can get 2 bolts. Thank you, Felix. And draw 2 cards. Why, I don't mind if I do. Hearts, I don't need that at all. I'll discard that to roll the Slytherin die. Heart. Hey, we got rid of this. Alright. That'll allow us to roll the Hufflepuff die, which is great. So now we have the diadem. At the start of the turn, if the active hero has 1 ally, 1 item, and 1 spell, lose 2 hearts. Okay. Streamlabs is going crazy. I thought I updated the Tabletop Live Network one to include the website. I gotta remember to change that. And then we get a coin for Luna, a bolt because I played an item, and we roll the Ravenclaw die. Well, we want cards and books for cards and bolts. I rolled coin, so no. Heart, really? I rolled a heart and a coin on the Ravenclaw die, the 2 things I didn't want. Ah, stupid Ravenclaw die. Okay. Let's see, I needed 1, 2, 3, 4 to knock out the Hungry-Carrying Hordtail. We get to roll the creature die. Double card. Sweet. And remove 1 from the location, but we can't do that. So we got double card here. Gain a bolt. We love getting a bolt. Oh, no, if we discard this, look at this. We discard this, all heroes gain a bolt. Let's discard it to roll the Hufflepuff die, which we now can do thanks to the Hufflepuff Cup. We get bolts. We want a bolt for out here for the diadem. Perfecto. And then we got 2 coins there. Actually, I could have discarded this. No, it's good. This is good. Okay. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 out of 9 damage on Bellatrix. That's okay. We'll get her next time. Pretty good damage there, though. We had to knock out the Hungarian Horntail first, because that's what the card says. We can't damage anything else until we take out the Horntail. I can't pick up the Horntail. Oh my gosh, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Next turn, we're going to be reviewing. We have Bellatrix and the Chinese Fireball at the same time, and they both say reveal an additional Dark Arts card. That's not good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 coin. Obviously, we want to buy the next 6. So that is going to be Alastair Mad-Eye Moody, which is okay. I could also get a 3. What's this do? Gain a bolt. If you assign bolt to each villain, remove 1 from... Oh, yep, that works. Works for me. I'm at full health. Let's go ahead and see here. Did we buy... Yes, we did buy 4 more. Do we need a leaf or a flower? We need a leaf. So we're going to get that for our card down here. Do we play 2 items? Probably. Yes. Leaf or one of those. We don't need either one of those, so we'll just burn the leaf. Discard a card. I did. I do need the horn, so I'll get the... Actually, I'll get the crystal. Just it's better. Anyone here has gained 3 or more hearts? I don't think I had to. Then resolve 2 or more. I did. So I'll get this, and that allows me to get rid of this potion that was in front of me. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Bring these down, and hopefully I don't have to worry about... I'm not gonna shuffle those anymore. Do you have Star Wars board games? No. I do not. Yeah, no. I don't have it. I'm honestly not really a Star Wars fan. I know... I don't want to, like, burst anybody's bubbles, because obviously everybody has different likes. I'm not going to tell anybody not to like Star Wars, obviously. That's not my place. I just don't get it. I don't get the phenomenon with Star Wars. I don't see why everybody loses their mind over it. To me, it's lame. The old movies are... I know this is going to drive everybody crazy, but I think the old movies are just bad. They look bad. I'm sorry. And Jedi, that would be the only one I would play. You're 100% right. Because I love Thanos Rising. And I've talked to the people from the OP, and they said that the Dark Side Rising is, of all the Risings, the one that's most like Thanos. That's the one I would play. But I'm just not... I'm not a Star Wars fan. And so I don't need to own anything Star Wars. To show you how much of not a Star Wars fan I am, I think the best Star Wars is Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I think that one's actually really good. I love the plot points of Episode 3, and I think that one actually looks good compared to the originals. Just and I'm sure if I grew up in an era where if I grew up with the originals, then maybe it would be different. But I mean I was born in '87, so it's not like I grew up with the new ones. Yes, Game Jedi is my favorite Jedi, 100%. That is a very easy question. Because let's be honest. With an emote like this, which side of the Force do you really think I'm on? Though, to be honest, I have seen every main series Star Wars movie, 1 through 9. I've seen them all. I have not seen Solo. I have not seen Rogue One. I'm sure there's something else that I've missed. I haven't watched those. I have not watched any of The Mandalorian because I have no interest in watching any of The Mandalorian. I do have Disney Plus, but I know like more than just base surface Star Wars lore. I have watched YouTube videos on it. I like watching some like the like fan theories on like what if scenarios. What would have happened if Obi-Wan was able to save Anakin on Mustafar, or like that kind of stuff. Like I like watching that thing. It's like, to me that's interesting. But I'm not gonna lose my mind over an IP like Star Wars, just because it's not. I don't know. It isn't for me, and I was never wowed by the movies. I've gone to the movies and been like, okay, but I've never sat there and went, me, which I have done for others. Like I've done that for Marvel stuff. Like I love Marvel, but that's okay. You know, everybody's different, and as I said, like you know, opinion is valid as everybody else's. I will never discredit anybody else's love for Star Wars, but I'm also not going to. Yes, I do love Power Rangers too. This is very true. And Pokemon, obviously. But I'm never going to discredit anybody else's opinion because I don't want anybody to discredit mine. So I know this, and I know there's like Star Wars sells like crazy. Like obviously, I mean, FFG puts on a 2-hour presentation of in-flight report, and for an hour and 59 minutes of it, they talk about Star Wars. Do I have a space theme or space board game that I like? Ooh, okay, okay. So I have space themed games. Let's go through them real quick. First up, I'm just gonna go through them that I see them on my shelf. First up, Terraforming Mars. Honestly, not a huge fan. Terraforming Mars is too long of a game. If I want to play a game like Terraforming Mars, I'd rather just play Wingspan. Because in the end of the day, it's still like a tableau building game. And I just feel like Terraforming Mars it's too much. And then they added all these expansions, and it's just like, and I know people love Terraforming Mars. It's just not my jam. Because and like every card, you have to read every individual unique card, and nothing's the same, and it's just like, I hate it. Godspeed. So Godspeed, I've only got to play that once. It's a newer game. It came out this year from Pandasaurus Games. Honestly, we played it once. It's a worker placement game. I actually liked it. It's set in an alternate reality where the space race to the moon was just a front to fund an even bigger space exploration to a inhabitable planet, like way out there. And the European Union, the USA, Japan, India, and Russia, I think those were the countries. I could be wrong on one of those, maybe. All get there. And it has a really, really cool subplot. The gameplay is fine. It's not anything crazy, but I really like the plot of the game, and that puts it higher on my likability. Maybe if I played it a couple more times, I may like it more or less. But my one intro to the game so far, I actually really enjoyed. The next space game, I wouldn't really consider Planet a space game. Obviously, the one that games that I just mentioned, Space Base. So I like Space Base, but I'm not good at Space Base. I routinely, like every time, get my butt handed to me in Space Base, and that definitely affects. Like, I don't mind losing a game, but to like always lose a game, it definitely affects my enjoyment of Space Base. I do like Space Base is a shorter game, and I do like Space Base more than Machikoro because that you get stuff on other people's turns. I think it's a good game. But um, I think my enjoyment of the game has lessened just because I'm not good at it, and that has nothing to do with the game itself. It's just me being bad at the game. Let me see if I have any other space games. Oh, I have Empires of the Void 2. From Red Raven. That is a game that I've only played once, and of all my Red Raven games, it was definitely kind of in the mid range for me. Maybe it's slightly on the lower end of my Red Raven games. Like I love Red Raven. I think Ryan Lockett is an amazing designer, but space in general is not a theme that I go crazy about. I don't really play a lot of space games. So itself wasn't really something that I wanted to like get to the table too often. And it is kind of a long game. So I don't really do too much with that. Any other space specific games? Space. Not seeing any other space specifics. Boop, boop, boop. Try to see in the dark over here to my other shelf. I don't know if you consider Terra Mystica a space game. Not really. Space. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just not really big into space games. Oh, I do have First Martians. I just saw that one. Never played it. I haven't played First Martians yet. So, Eminent Domain is a good space deck builder. I like deck builders. So, and I actually think I have looked at Eminent Domain at the game store a couple of times. I think I picked it up and looked at it and said it looked like a game that I probably would like. But I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. So, yeah, I believe that. But yeah, that's kind of a rundown of my space games. Oh, I left one out. I'm sorry. I just saw it on the shelf. Cosmic Colonies from, I think that is Floodgate Games. It's hard to read from the shelf over here. I actually like that one. That one's fun. It's a resource management drafting game. Eminent Domain is on BGA. Cool. I would love to try that on a BGA sometime. The Eminent Domain is not Eminent Domain. Cosmic Colonies is very cool. It's like getting resources and cards to lay tiles on a map to cover up a bunch of symbols. It's just a nice little puzzle game, kind of. But it has a lot of cool little inner workings, and the pieces are actually really cool. I've only played that one twice, but I actually liked that game. That was a lot of fun. That might be right now my favorite space game. I mean, I like space. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not good at it, so it definitely takes it down in enjoyment. Yeah, I think so. What about Legends? What space games do you like? Yes, turn that question back around. Let's get back to the game though, because I did just spend like 20 minutes talking about space games and ranting on Star Wars. Star Wars, you're awful. Clip that. Let's do this. Let's rock it. All heroes lose 1 heart for card in hand with exactly value of 3. Well, I haven't bought a lot of 3s. Ha! 0. At the start of each turn, if the active hero has at least 1 ally, 1 item, and 1 spell. Yes. Lose 2 hearts. Okay. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card for Bellatrix. Active hero chooses 1. Lose 3 hearts or discard all items. I'll just lose the 3 hearts. 1, 2, 3. Reveal an additional for the fireball. If there's... Oh, it's another potion. Oh, dang it. I don't want to do any more potions. You know what? I'm ignoring the potion. I honestly just don't want to have to deal with the potion board anymore, so I'm just ignoring them. All heroes lose 1 heart for each creature. There's 1 creature. Okay. Uh, Bolt. Draw a card. Gain a coin. Look at the top card of the deck. It's another potion. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I just don't want to have to deal with the potion. I don't have to deal. It's off to the side here. It's hard for me to reach, and I have to shuffle it. I just don't want to deal with it. Like I said, it's not my favorite part of the expansions. Gain 2 bolts. Gain a heart. Remove 1 from the location. Don't need to. Gain a bolt. Remove 1 from the location. Don't need to. Draw a card. Gain a bolt. Gain a coin. Gain a heart. Gain 2 hearts. Gain a card and a bolt. And a coin. Gain a bolt. All heroes gain a heart. Cool. Discard this to roll the we'll roll Slytherin. Slytherin. Oh, I was supposed to roll everything for the defeating Voldemort too, wasn't I? I don't think I did that. Heart. No, we'll re-roll that. Card. Yes. Defeat the diadem. All we have left is Nagini. If you discard a card, you may roll a Ravenclaw die. Excellent. I'm going to roll all these and get the benefits of them. We got Bolt for the 1 die. We only get that once. Get 2 for that. Get 2 coins. 2 more bolts. And 2 cards. All heroes gain a coin and 2 hearts. We are at full health again. And remove 1 from the location, which I don't need to. Okay. We definitely have enough to kill Bellatrix. And we definitely have enough to kill Rufus over here. With plenty to freaking spare. We can only put 1 coin on the fireball, which is a shame. I'd rather I don't like the coin aspect, but I get what they're trying to do with it. That gives me... I only had 5 points? Huh. I don't even want to buy that. I'll just buy the 4. It's a better card. All heroes may search their whatever. All heroes choose 1, gain 2 hearts, or shuffle the discard pile back on top of their deck. No, I mean, I guess I could shuffle the cards at this point. Maybe I'll do that. Because I have used some good cards. Alright, I think we're getting close to the 3rd Voldemort. Because that was just 2 KOs right there. We've got Fenrir and Lucius. How close are we? Oh, we're only about halfway, I see. Okay, so Lucius is my least favorite villain in this whole game. And he is, each time a token is added to the location, you remove 1 bolt from all villains. I just hate him because he heals the villains, and it's just annoying. Fenrir's not cool either because you can't gain hearts. So obviously we want to kill him, but we should be able to do that, no problem. Nagini, at the start of each turn, active hero loses 1 heart and cannot gain hearts. So I can't even gain hearts from Nagini, but I do have a Basilisk Fang. So the minute I get a Basilisk Fang, I'm just stabbing Nagini with it, and Nagini's gone. And then we're done with the encounters and Horcrux cards in the middle there. But I don't know if I'll get the Basilisk Fang anytime soon. And obviously, in a solo game, not gaining hearts can be very, very bad. Because you literally are going to take all damage. It's not like in a regular game where you only take damage sometimes. You always are taking the damage. So... But we do have a lot of powers. We can roll the Hufflepuff die, the Ravenclaw die, and the Slytherin die if we discard a card. We can re-roll dice. We gain hearts for every even card we play. If we play 2 allies, we gain hearts. Not right now though. And if we discard 2 cards, we can remove 1 from the location, but we haven't had to use that one. Legends got home with food. I like Star Realms with just 2 players. Roll for the Galaxy. Star Wars. Oh, I do have a Roll for the Galaxy. I forgot about that. It's right there. I've only ever played it once though, and it didn't really wow me. It was okay. Like I was like, it was fine. But it seemed complicated and longer than my taste is usually go for. Because you guys know I'm a light to medium weight, 30 to 75 minute, 90 is pushing it gamer. Normally, obviously, when I'm playing games on stream, games take longer. I'm playing this game like epic mode, but that's just because I like this game a lot and I don't mind it taking for like ever. But usually. With games, I don't like long games. Oh, what time is it? It's 11 already. Jeez. I thought I was gonna make better headway in the deck here, but it just takes time to do all this stuff. Yeah, I've never played Star Realms. I know I need to. Well, this hand sucks. Active here in the neighbors each lose 3 hearts. Ouch. 1, 2, 3. Active hero loses 1 heart. Cannot gain hearts. Cannot gain hearts. Reveal additional. Potion. I'm ignoring the potions. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Why are you killing me with the heart stuff now? Alright. I got spam, eggs, and rice for dinner. That sounds good. Hey, man. I know over there, like, Hawaii's, like, all about the spam, right? You guys love the spam. But yeah, that works, right? Sounds good to me. So this hand blows. I do have some healing, though, which is good. So we got 1, 2, 3. If I gain 3 hearts, I can get a card and a bolt, and I can get a coin. I can gain a heart there. Sure. Actually, I might eat that and discard that. Gain 2. Yeah. If I discard, okay, I can discard that one because that's gonna give me stuff. Gain a bolt. Okay. Gain 2 coin so that I can put them on the Chinese fireball. I'll probably discard that one. And what is this? It's 2 evens. 1, 2. I might discard that card too, to be honest. Okay. These are gonna go here just so I can get them out thanks to the dragon's blood. Those are gonna go there. I have an extra coin. I'm gonna discard this card that gives me 2 hearts, and then I discard these 2 as well, which is going to allow me to roll the Ravenclaw, the Slytherin, and the Hufflepuff dice. Does Power Rangers count as a space game? No. The only Power Rangers I think you can consider space are In Space and Lost Galaxy. And I mean, I don't have. I don't expect them to ever make a Lost Galaxy version of the Power Rangers. Not really the best season they ever did. In Space was probably the best season they ever did. Let's be honest. In Space is really, really good. I mean, In Space is where we get the my subscription alert from.
Let's rock it! Rock it!
That I just tested that for you. Obviously, that was not a subscription. But that's from Power Rangers in Space. That's Andros, the Red Ranger from Power Rangers in Space. Um, which is a really, really good season of Power Rangers. If you haven't seen that season, you should. Especially if you know the original. That season of Power Rangers basically caps off the original story of Power Rangers. And then after that, everything was kind of a one-off season for the most part. But there was a continuous story for the first 6 seasons of Power Rangers. The first 3 from Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, and then In Space. Has one linear story, basically, which is very, very cool. But after that, yeah, I don't think I would consider Power Rangers Space game. I don't think. But, I mean, I'm sure you could find somebody who would argue that it is. I don't know. Hufflepuff die. Heart. Okay, we need a heart for Nagini. And honestly, I don't need hearts, so I'm cool with that. Ravenclaw die. Card. I mean, I get to draw 2 cards, so I will use one of the card tokens there and draw a card. Slytherin die. Bolt. A coin? No. Bolt. Yes. Alright, we cleared Nagini. Don't even have to worry about it. Nagini's dead. Ding dong, Nagini's dead. I'm not going to get that Basilisk thing yet. What does Nagini do for me? Once per game, you may discard this to remove 3 from the location. Oh, that's decent if I ever need it, I guess. Okay, I do get a bolt. What's my new card? Gain a bolt. Roll the Gryffindor die. Coin. I don't really need coin. Let's roll again. Coin. Okay, whatever. Put these bolts on Fenrir. He's at 8 damage. Oh, I gained hearts. What was I thinking? I can't gain hearts this turn. Dummy. How many hearts did I gain? 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Never mind. Can't gain hearts. Gotta at least play by the rules, right? Wow, this is the first book I've seen too. So there's like 5 copies of this book in the deck, and I haven't got a single one of them yet. I only have 3 coins though. I'm just gonna bite them. I'll just carry them over. Alright. I don't know why I'm playing this face now. New hand of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can get out of this trouble spot here. This is a decent hand. I do have the invisibility cloak, so that'll protect me a little bit. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw extra cards this turn. Not cool. Cannot gain hearts. Reveal an additional. All heroes lose 1 heart. Okay, I'm just going to treat that as a regular thing instead of the potion. Alright, we're down to 2 hearts. That's good. Let's try to kill Fenrir here. Those are... We are going to play Felix. That gives us 2 bolts and 2 cards. We are going to play... Oh, nope, never mind. I can't draw cards this turn. Right? Oh my gosh. Alright. This stinks. See, I've got all the bunch of cards that say draw cards. 2 bolts and 2 coin, I guess, because I can't get hearts either. 1 bolt and no coin. For each spell played, 1, gain a bolt, because I can't gain the heart. Luckily now I can kill Fenrir. And that allows me to gain 3 hearts. 1, 2, 3. When I gain 3 hearts, I could draw a card and a bolt. I'll get the bolt, I guess, to put on Lucius. But I can't get the hearts. I mean, I can't get the card. And you missed part 1 of this game. I really wanted to see it played. Well, you can see it now. Honestly, I've been doing the same thing for the last 2 hours here and 4 hours on the other stream. So, not too much different. It's just very repetitive. I've got an engine at this point. It's just basically getting through the whole deck of villains. There's a lot of them. I'm literally playing. I'm trying to play with every villain in the entire game, including all expansions. So this guy's dead. I cannot draw cards. But I can roll dice. So I'm going to discard both of those to roll the Slytherin die and the Hufflepuff die. Bolt and heart. I will take that. I'll put the bolts out, and I'll take the hearts, and actually get an extra heart. And then I'm spending a coin on the fireball. I only got to put 2 more coin there. And I got 4 coin to buy that book, because those books are really, really good. This is Karen's Anne. Now. Karen doesn't own Anne. But Anne, I'm so glad that you're here. And you're a big Harry Potter fan. That's great. I'm admittedly, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. And this is how I sell people on this game. Is that I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. And I still really like this game. To me, the op really nailed it out of the park with how good of a game they designed here. Now, there's things that I like more than others, but I really do like this game. Alright, Norbert. Okay. Alright, let's hope that we don't have too bad of a draw here. Active loses 1 heart, add 1 to the location. Alright. Use a heart. When I add 1 to the location, we remove 1 bolt from all villains. Active hero loses 1 heart, plus 1 additional for each detention. That's just 1. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card. Active hero loses 3 heart, or all heroes lose 3 hearts. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. And then we've already done that. Alrighty, so that hurt. All heroes gain 1 coin, 1 bolt, 1 heart, and 1 card. Thank you, Dumbledore. I need the poster with Rock saying I need the poster with Rock on it saying Star Wars is awful. I told Jedi to clip it. Well, I guess I didn't say specifically Jedi, but it was mostly joking. But by all means, clip it and use it against me. I'm perfectly fine with it. Gain 2 bolts. I like that. I like drawing a card. I like playing the Sword of Gryffindor for 2 bolts and rolling the Gryffindor die twice. Card. You know what? We'll draw 2 cards. We like that. And heart. You know what? I will not say no to that because we're very low on health. So we'll say yes to all of that. Remove 1 from the location. Nice. Gain a coin. If you played an item, we have gain a bolt. And roll the Ravenclaw die. Yes, please. Coin? No. Coin. Okay. It really wants me to have coin. Fine. Gain 1 bolt, draw a card. Very cool with that. That is a discardable card. That is a discardable card. That is a discardable card. Do I want to gain 2 coin? You know what? That gives me 6, so sure. Gain 2 coin. Or am I going to get coins from discarding? Actually, I'm going to get coins from discarding these. And I only need 6. So instead of getting the 2 coins from that, let's take those off of there for a second. I will draw the card. Oh, if you discard this. Okay. Well, then we're just going to gain the coins from that. Whatever. And then we're going to discard this card to gain a bolt and a coin and a heart. And we're going to discard this card to gain a coin and a heart. And we're going to discard this card to gain a bolt. And that allows us to roll the, something almost fell off there. The Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin dice from our abilities. We rolled bolts. We will keep. We rolled hearts. I don't think I need to keep that. And I don't want to keep coins. So I'm going to get the 2 bolts from that. Cards. Actually, I don't even think I need this many bolts. Oh well, I re-rolled it. Alright, 2 cards. 2 more bolts because I have another. I realize I have another coin person. I wasn't thinking there. 2 bolts. Yeah, way too many bolts. 1 coin. Draw a card. 2 coin. Remove 1 from the location. Gain a coin. Look at this. Active hero loses heart. Reveal an additional. No, thank you. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to take out Lucius. And just to keep the game rolling, normally I don't do. You're not supposed to do this. I'm actually going to reveal the next one right away and try to use more of my bolts. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. We don't have to worry about Pettigrew. Pettigrew's gone. See ya, PETA. Reveal the next one. Draco. Here, Draco, you get 3 more bolts. I'm going to play that way for the rest of the game because why not? Rock, do you like Sentinels of the Multiverse? I've never played the physical copy. I tried to pick up the I got the game on my phone, I think. And I played the tutorial. And I don't know if it was just the app or if I was just in the wrong mood, but honestly the game blew my mind so much that I never tried to pick it up again. It just seemed so complicated for a deck builder. And I don't know if it was me or if it was the game or what it was. And I am such a fan of Marvel itself that if I'm going to play a superhero game, I'd rather just play an actual Marvel game than this unique universe. So I guess the short answer to that long answer is no. All the spicy takes tonight. Let's see, what do we got here? Obviously, we're going to put 1 more there. And we're going to put 1 over here. I don't think I was supposed to have these. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get a 6 and a 4. Don't want this 4. It's okay. What other hot takes can Rock have tonight? Dun, dun. Roll the Slytherin die. Okay. Slytherin die, yes. Card. All heroes discard a card. Okay. I guess I'm discarding that one. Add 1 to the location. Okay. Each time it's removed, all heroes lose heart. Active hero loses a heart. Plus an additional for each detention. I don't have a detention. Reveal an additional dark arts card. Okay. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw extra cards. I hate you. Each time the token is added, which it was, active hero loses 2 hearts. Yay! I can't draw cards. I had 2 cards that couldn't let me draw cards. Remove from the location. Each time is removed, lose a heart. Well, don't mind if I do. Gain 2 bolts. Gain 2 coin because I can't draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. So we got 1, 2, 3 over there for Draco. We would remove 1 from the location. There's nothing to remove because we can't remove it down past 2. But that allows us to... we're also going to play a coin here, which allows us to roll this. 2 hearts. Okay. That's decent. 2 hearts allows me to gain the 3rd heart, which is going to get the bolt. I can't get the card. And then we're going to put 1 coin over here. Trying to pick up the coins. Sometimes it's hard for me. We did that. So we're going to actually move this guy over here and this down. Put these two bolts on Voldemort. I didn't discard any cards to roll anything, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Real new one. All heroes lose a heart. Okay. Bop. Add one to the location. Really is going to make me do that a lot. And then active hero loses a heart, plus an additional for a detention. I have no detention. Okay. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then discard 2 cards. For each item discarded this way, gain 2 coin. Well, I'm going to discard that one because it's an item and it has a, if you discard this card. Everything else is allies, and I don't want to discard any allies. Coins, bolts, coins. I think I'm just going to get rid of this one. So I'll discard those 2. I'll get 2 coins. So I played him. I'm also going to play Filch, which is draw 2 cards and then choose one. Either discard 1 card or banish a card from your hand. Oh gosh, I have a lot of good cards. Nothing here that's really worth discarding. Fleur? Fleur is probably the worst, I guess. So we'll discard her, which is a shame, but you know. We pay Felix Felicis for 2 bolts and 2 cards. My gosh, I have so many allies. And I discarded Fleur. Look how many allies I have. These are all allies. Hey, I need to get going. Everyone have a good night. Game Jedi, get some sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for some more Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. Let's play Sirius Black for 2 bolts and a coin. Let's play Karkaroff for 2 bolts. 1, 2. Let's play Snape for 1 bolt and 2 hearts and roll a Slytherin die. Hearts, no. Cards, okay. Save that for a discardable card. Molly for a coin and 2 hearts. We've gained 3 hearts, so we can gain a bolt and a card. Gain a bolt for Hagrid and a heart. Gain a bolt. Remove 1 from the location. When I remove 1 from the location, I lose a heart. Draw a card. Remove 1 from the location, but there's nothing to... Actually, I'll discard that then. That's good. Any 2 heroes gain a bolt and a coin and a heart. Gain 2 bolts and 1 heart. Remove 1 from the location. Nothing to do there. Discard this card to roll the Slytherin die. Cards again. Oh, no, I'll just roll it for the bolts. Bolts, there to go. That's what I was wanting. And then I'll discard this, get the 2 coins from that, and roll the Ravensfall die, I guess. Card. Gain a bolt. Alright, see if I got enough to kill this Voldemort. I don't know. That's 5. 1, 2. I don't think so. 10? $15? I came up too short. 1, I gotta put 1 out here for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy that card. And we will do this again. So we're almost into the 4th. We're almost into the over 60% done. Because this card is basically 60% of the deck. which is crazy because we played for a bunch of hours on Sunday night, and now we're playing here on Wednesday night. But the nice thing is, the better that my deck is right now, the quicker I'm going through these villains. So, and I'm not, even though I'm losing life, like I've never really been in danger of, and I've gotten through some of the hardest enemies. I got through both Bellatrix and the Fireball. I got through Fenrir. I got through Lucius. I'm feeling pretty good about where we are in the game. It's literally just going through the process at this point to knock out every single villain in this whole game. And obviously, like, we're not playing it to a T, but I'm not gonna play it to a T on stream just because it would take forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Add one to the location. Oh, wonderful. We add one to the location. Add one to the location. Active hero loses 1 heart. Additional for detention. No detentions. Okay, well, this hand is like really bad. I might actually banish some cards in this hand. That's a discardable card. That's a discardable card. That's a discardable card. Oh, and then I would only banish this card. Do I want to banish my Mandrake? Not really, because I can get a bolt from it. I actually really like the yeah, I guess I'm not just doing anything with that. That's gonna give me a bolt. Thank you. That's gonna give me a heart. Thank you. Am I gonna get a bolt from any of these? Yes, I am. Good. Discard this to gain hearts. Don't need to. Discard this to gain a bolt. Thank you. That gives me all the bolts that I need. And then discard this to gain a coin, a heart, and a bolt. I don't need any of the other stuff. I just need the coin. 2 coins and 2 bolts right there. Knocks him out. And we're technically gonna roll all 3 of these. Not that I really need to. Bolts I don't need. Hearts I don't need. Hearts I don't need. Reroll all that. Card, bolt, bolt. Okay. Card, 2 coin. Sure. 2 coin. Bolt, bolt. I guess I'll put it on the next bolt person. Probably had 1 more bolt there. And then, another card. Gain a bolt. And a coin. And a heart. Okay. This guy's dead. So we've defeated this Voldemort. We'll bring out new villains. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to defeat everybody in the Harry Potter universe. And some of the people that aren't really bad, but they're just assigned as villains anyway. Bye, Voldemort. We've got Barty Crouch Jr. and Tom Riddle. Heroes cannot remove from the location. Well, that has to die. Oh, for each ally in hand, that could destroy me. I have so many allies. Maybe I should have went for Tom. Oh well. 3 coin. I'll just save those because nothing out there that I want. Let's draw 5 cards and go again, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The previous here loses a heart and discards a card. Okay. Lose a heart, discard a card. Anything that says like, hey, discard. Nope. I guess I'll discard the cloak. Honestly, it's not great for me at the moment. Cannot remove from the location. Okay. For each ally, lose 2 hearts. Okay. Active hero loses a heart. Okay. Gain 2 bolts. Draw a card. Gain 2 bolts from Felix Felicius and draw 2 cards. Play Albus to gain me 1 bolt and 1 coin and 1 heart and 1 card. Remove 1 from the location thanks to Finite or Finite. Gain 2 bolts from Basilisk Fang. Thank you, Basilisk Fang. Gain 2 bolts from Madame Maxine. And all heroes gain 2 hearts. Why, thank you. Which gives me a card and a bolt. Don't mind if I do. Gain a bolt Remove one from the location. Thanks to Stupefy, we have removed everything we can from the location once again. Draw a card. Karkaroff. I'm glad I didn't have all these allies in my hand and then I'm drawing them after the fact. 2 bolts. If I defeat a villain, I'm most definitely so. Get another bolt and a coin. For this one, could probably discard that actually, even though. I mean, 1, 2. I played 3 spells. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna discard that to roll the Slytherin die because we're always looking for bolts. Cards. Ooh, cards. You know what? Sure. We'll take the 2 cards. Oh yeah. Well, this is crazy. 2 more bolts. I don't think I needed this many bolts. And 2 cards. Get a coin. Look at the top of the deck. See if we want to keep it or not. Oh, here's nope. We don't want a detention or a discard pile. See ya. Gain 2 coin. Remove from the location. Don't need to. Actually, I might discard that then. Because I have to draw 3 cards and discard 2 of them. So 1, 2, 3. That's a discardable card. Want to keep that. Those are the same. I'll play these 2 though. Discard these 2. For each item, not discarding any items. That's fine. That is 2 coin. And this is a bolt. If you assign at least 1 bolt for each villain, I will be, but I don't need the effect. And then for each spell played, I get a bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. That's 6 more bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3 to knock out him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to knock out him. Add a coin over here. So these 2 are gone. I'll bring out more villains and assign them bolts. Again, that's not how you normally play the game, but I get to trying to get through them all on stream here. That's what I'm going to do. Because at this point, my deck's strong enough that I can literally kill everything. So I might as well just streamline it. The Horntail and the Death Eater. We're going to take out the Horntail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. I will buy the next 6 cost card, which, hey, is actually Harry Potter. And we clear off the Horntail, which will gain us hearts and remove from the location. But that doesn't go over there, because we know he only has 6. Horntail is gone. Or, not Horntail, Iron Belly. My apologies to the Iron Belly. And we have Scabbers, which is a villain, so we lose our heart thanks to the Death Eaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, the way this is going, I think I might be able to get this done pretty soon. That's the goal. Alright, that's nothing. Actor here loses 1 heart and discards all items. Oh, that could be really bad. Oh, not when I have 5 allies in my hand. Good lord. Okay. Nope. Active here reveals the top card of the deck. If it is of value 1 or more, discard it, lose 2 hearts. Oh my gosh. I literally only have like 4 cards in my entire deck that is the starter card still that have no value. And I drew one of them. That's nuts. Active here loses 1 heart and plus an additional for each detention. I don't have a detention. Okay. Gain a bolt and 2 hearts and roll the Slytherin die. Okay. Cards. I'll take 2 cards. That's going to be discarded. Gain a bolt. All heroes gain a heart. Thank you. gain 2 bolts. And remove them. Okay. Oh. I don't really need coins. Oh, I do need a coin. I'll get a coin. I can discard that as a card. Gain a coin. If I play an item, I did not play an item, so I don't get the bolt. I'll roll the Ravenclaw die for Luna. Double cards. We'll take that. Gain a bolt for George. If I have another Weasley, do I have another Weasley? Snape, Hagrid, Shacklebolt, Luna, George, Fleur, who technically is, but no. Okay. Gryffindor die. Hearts, no. Cards, yes. Gain a bolt. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Discard 1. I'll discard that card. Rolling house die. I will roll the Slytherin die because we're always looking for bolts. Thank you. I don't really need bolt, coin, or anything there. Get 2 bolts from Sirius Black and a coin. I'll use that as a discard. I'll gain that as a bolt. So we're going to put this here. We need to put 1 there. And then we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We gain a heart, remove 1 from the location, remove 1 from the location. They may banish a card from their hand or discard pile. Sure. Don't really need to do any of that. Not really worried about it. So we discard all of these guys. We clear all of these. The creatures take a while because of the coin thing. Because you only can put 1 coin down per turn unless you have the Dragon's Blood card, which allows you to put a second coin down. So they take basically as many turns as their number is on their card. We're going to have Aragog, Narcissa, and another Basilisk. Okay, well, we're automatically putting these 3 on the Basilisk. Obviously. We have 1 coin, which we're not going to do anything with, so we'll carry that over. Oh, and I was going to discard these 2 cards. Discard that card, it's going to give me 2 coins, actually. And I'm going to roll all 3 of my dice. The red, blue, and green. Bolts we like, thank you. We don't like coins or hearts at the moment. Cards we like, and hearts we didn't need, but that's okay. If you played 2 or more spells, did I? 1. I don't think I did. So 2 coins for that card, and that card's useless. Coolio. Yep, I don't need any of that other stuff. We got 2 more bolts to put on the Basilisk, so it's up to 5, which is decent. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coin. We'll just buy Jenny. Jenny's cool. We like Jenny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we got here in the deck. Add 1 to the location. Okay. For each creature, lose a heart. There's 2. Each time it's added to the location, active hero discards a card. Okay. If you discard this, gain a coin and a heart. Okay. Gain a bolt. You banish a card in your hand. I'm tempted to banish this, to be honest. Just because I don't feel like I need it anymore. I feel like it's not as good of a card. I might do that. I think I will. Banish it. Gain a bolt. Draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. 1 coin. Draw a card. Remove one from the location. Draw a card. Gain 2. I'll draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. Draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. Roll the Gryffindor die twice. Coin. Cards. Double cards. I gotta shuffle again. So I get one more card. And double bolt. Okay. And I'm discarding that card to roll the Slytherin die. Cards. I gotta get 2 more cards. So I get 3 cards overall. I'm gonna shuffle these. Do I want to shuffle these? There's actually some good cards in there. Yeah. Okay. Too many cards to shuffle all the time. How is everybody doing out there? We were doing pretty good. We're almost... Honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty good here. We're tracking at 11:30 right now. I feel like I've killed a lot of villains over the last couple of rounds. So, it shouldn't be too much longer to the end of this game. I hope. And then, like I said, tomorrow night we're going to continue our Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke. And I'm really, really excited about that. So we need 3 more cards. Gain 1 bolt. Remove 1 from the location. Draw a card. Gain a bolt. Roll the Gryffindor die. Cards. I'll take 2 more cards. 2 bolts. Draw a card. Oh my gosh. Gain a bolt. Gain a coin. Gain a heart. Draw a card. Gain 2 bolts. I'm just going to destroy anything in my path right now. My god. Remove from the location. Draw a card. Gain a bolt. Remove from the location. Draw a card. Gain a bolt. Draw a card. Gain a bolt. Draw a card. Same card. Gain 2 bolts. 1 heart removed from the location. Gain 1 bolt. 2 hearts. Roll the Slytherin die. 2 cards. I'll take 2 cards. Gain 2 bolts. Roll the Gryffindor die twice. Coin, no thank you. Coin, okay, we're getting 2 coins for that one. Bolts, we'll take bolts. Play that for a bolt. Roll the Slytherin and the Ravenclaw dice for discarded cards here. Bolts will take coin. Okay, well, 2 coin, 2 bolt, and that's all those cards. We're gonna put 1 coin here on Narcissa because we have to pay her off. We've got 1, 2, 3 bolts. All players. Oh, the Basilisk was out there. I wasn't supposed to draw all those cards. Oh well, too late now. I drew way too many cards. There's no way to replay that hand. So I already beat one of you Basilisks. The extra ones, that is actually an extra copy that I just include in the deck. It's really not supposed to be in the game. So those are all gone. Because obviously there's not 2 Basilisks. There's only 1 Basilisk. All here is gain 2 hearts, 1 coin, remove 1 from the location. Thank you, Aragog. Alright, we've got a troll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like Slivers in Valheim, we just snuck up on the troll with our dagger and our like insane sneak abilities and just one shot at the troll. Gain hearts and may banish an item from their hand or discard pile. That's fine. Don't really care about that at the moment. And then I can put the rest of these bolts on Voldemort over here. He needs a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Here's a coin for him. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfecto. By the Deluminator. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may just put coins on this dude and bypass the coin thing. Because I don't want to take 6 turns just to fight Voldemort. Unless I might reveal... Maybe I'll reveal the other ones under him. Once I get rid of Narcissa. Well, I'm kind of at a stuck point because of that. I think I'm going to reveal the next one under him. Ooh, Nagini. Yeah, that's that kind of a cool combo. You got Narcissa, Malfoy, Nagini, and Voldemort all out. Okay. Lose 2 hearts. Well, okay. Lose 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. Each time a hero is stunned, add an additional. Okay. Active hero loses heart, cannot gain hearts. Forget you, Nagini. When it's located, I have to discard a card. If I discard that, I can gain 2 points. Okay. So Nagini's got to die. Gain a bolt. I can't gain hearts, so that's a discardable card. That's a discardable card. I'm only gonna play 1. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna kill Nagini this time. That ain't good. Roll both of these 2. Bolts is good. I'll take double bolts. Come on, either bolts or cards, please. Coin. Ravenclaw, you're not supposed to give me coins. And then I get a bolt for discard. I'm gonna come up 1 bolt short. You gotta be kidding me. Can I do anything about that? No. No, I can't. Yep. Oh, I know. I get 1 bolt for each. I do get the extra bolt. Thank goodness, because the other one. So Nagini's dead. Thank God. Remove 1 from the location. Thank you. Get out of here, Nagini. Reveal the next one. Put that down on him. Put that down on her. 2 coins. Not going to spend the 2 coins, so I'll save them. Each time a villain causes a hero to lose hearts, they lose an additional... Oh, dang. That's rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll the creature die. Seriously, misunderstood creatures lose a heart. Lose a heart. Lose 2 hearts. Lose a heart. Did not add 1 to the location. Oh, yes, we did. I have to discard a card. Discard a card. That's just a bad combo. I guess this one. Okay. Gain a bolt. Gain a coin. Gain a heart. Remove 1 from the location. Gain 2 bolts. Draw a card. Gain 2 coins. If I play 2 or more spells, I have also gain a bolt and a heart. Ginny Weasley. I'm not gonna. I don't have anything to roll. Should have probably rolled some of these. Did I roll her for a bolt and a coin? I don't really need the coin. I'll discard Ginny and roll the Ravenclaw die to try to get more cards. Hearts. Hearts? I mean, okay. And then I played 1, 2, 3, 4 evens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 4 bolts on this guy. Actually, no, I'm going to put him on him because he's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Put a coin here. Put a coin on Narcissa. I have 3 coins left. I will save those 3 coins. Nothing going on in the chat, which is okay. Just trying to grind through the rest of this game. The next hero loses 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. Not cool. Lose 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. Lose an additional heart. Each time it's out of the location, I have to discard 2 cards. No. These 2, I guess. If I discard this, gain 2 hearts. And then if I discard this one, gain a bolt, a coin, and a heart. That's 3 hearts, so I can get a card and a bolt. Very nice. Okay. Harry Potter says gain a bolt and remove 1 from the location. Thank you, Harry Potter. Molly says gain 2 hearts and a coin. Sirius says gain 2 bolts and a coin. The Sal says discard me to try to roll the Slytherin die to get bolts. I do. And then we're going to put a coin on Voldemort, put a coin on Narcissa, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got to put 2 more bolts on Voldemort. And then I have 4 coins to buy the Bezoar. And the Bezoar is a good card. Great for healing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This Voldemort is very tricky. All heroes choose 1. Discard an ally or lose 2 hearts. Probably gonna lose the 2 hearts. Unless I have an ally that I just don't like. Nah, I'll lose the 2 hearts because I'll probably get him back. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. Okay. You lose an additional. Each time it's added, discard a card. I gotta discard a card. I don't know. Ugh. Lame. Don't want to discard any of these cards. Honestly, I think I'm discarding Grip Hook. Okay. Anyway. Play Felix. Get 2 bolts. And 2 cards. Dragon Blood. 1, 2, 3. Add additional coin. Heck yeah, if I get some coins. Discard that one. Yep, that's what we did. 2 bolts. If I defeat a villain, I am going to defeat a villain. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I'm not. We'll see about that. Gain 2 bolt. I guess you could probably try to take out Yaxley and then gain it. So I'll just say I will. Gain hearts. Thank you. Gain 2 coin. If I played another ally, I get hearts. Back to full hearts. And then if I discard this to roll the Slytherin die, bolts. Thank you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, and we've got. I only got 2 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put it at 5, 6, and then I only have to put 1 more coin on him. Here's gain 2 hearts. Remove 1 from the location. Oh, good day. Remove 1 from the location is good. Back to 3. I'm honestly impressed at how well I've been able to manage the location. I should be able to get rid of this Voldemort on the next turn. This guy's gone. We got another one to come out. Active hero, choose 1. Lose 2 or discard the spell. That's fine. It's coins again. Jeez, I hate the coin ones. Take forever. Alright. This is not a great hand at all. Active hero cannot gain further. Okay, that's fine. Can't gain potion ingredients. Add 1 to the location. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. I don't like that. Choose 1. Lose 2 hearts or discard a spell. I'll just lose the 2 hearts. Each time it's added to the location, active hero discards a card. I had to add 2, so I had to discard 2 cards. I'll discard that one. And that one. Okay. I need coins. And I need to discard 2 cards, because if I discard 2 cards... Oh, or I could play Nagini just to remove 3. I think I'll just do that. I'm just going to play Nagini, so I'm using Nagini. Nagini is being turned in, used, to remove 3 from here. So instead of having them trigger or trying to remove one of them only, I'm going to remove all 3. And we're back to our starting thing of 2. Perfecto. Thank you, Nagini. That is a one-time use. We're going to gain a coin from Spectre Specs and look at the top card of the deck. Yeah, honestly, that's not too bad. We're going to get a bolt. Not that we really need a bolt. No, we don't need a bolt. We're going to get the hearts. And then this is the 2 coins that we needed. Because we need to put 1 coin over here and 1 coin over there. And then I can put a coin there. Wonderful. All heroes draw a card. Thank you. Didn't really need him. I can discard him to roll the Ravenclaw die, though. Coin. Okay, well, that'll carry over to the next round. Alright. So, we get rid of all this. And we get rid of this over here. We are almost done this game. I'm on to 5 out of 5 the area, and I've already been taking cards from underneath that. We will see the last Voldemort very soon, I think. Oh, Board Gamer Steph, thank you so much for the raid of 16. Hello, and everyone. Boston Michael, Games of Fire, Board Gamer Steph, hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening. My name is Rock. Welcome to Rolling with Rock. We are playing part 2 of my epic Harry Potter Hogwarts battle stream. This is a deck building game for in the Harry Potter universe, and I am currently playing with the base game Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, the Monster Box of Monsters, and the Charms and Potions expansion. But I am playing with a couple of house rules. One of the house rules is you separate the cards by number. Instead of having one giant deck and having 6 cards out, you separate them by number, flip them face up, and then you can buy them that way. It makes the game just run a little bit smoother. Another house rule that I'm using is that I'm using both a Patronus and proficiency. So not just one or the other, I'm using both. I am using the Charms edition. I have all of my Horcruxes and stuff down here. Some of them are slightly off of the table, off the camera. And then I'm actually playing against every single villain in the entire game. The base game, and both expansions, I've done every villain. Between Sunday night and tonight, you can see the giant stack of villains that we have already defeated. We are almost done this game. We just defeated this Voldemort, and we just defeated this Narcissa. So we are getting a couple more villains. You guys are actually here just for the very end, because we've only got these 3 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. This is the solo mode too. So with a couple of my additions and the solo rules are actually really cool, because when you roll a die, you actually get double the designers have officially created the house rule of combining duplicate cards in the store. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this takes that kind of like a step farther. Because I didn't I found the house rule in BGG. It's not my own house rule. But I really like the idea of stacking. Like, this pile here is all the 5 card costs, the 5 cost cards in the game. So if you buy a 5 card cost, then you can actually see what the next 5 card cost is and buy that. And they standardize that in the Toy Story one. Yes, I have the Toy Story one as well. Each game has their pros and cons. I think just because I'm more familiar with the Harry Potter one, I like the Harry Potter one a little bit more. I'm really not into either IP that much that like the IP makes a difference for me for the game. But the thing that I always sell Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle on, or to an extent the Toy Story one, is I'm not a huge fan of the IPs, and I really love this game. This game is in my top 10 games of all time. Even though I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. And to me, that is, for a game that carries such a heavy IP as Harry Potter does, To me, that's a sign of a great game. And I've been shouting from the rooftops for ever since this game came out how good it is as a deck builder. I would love to see more deck building games like this than just the standard buy cards to get cards, to play cards, to get cards, to get points, that kind of thing. I really like the objective playing of this game. And to me, I'm a huge Marvel fan. Like, I love Marvel. I like this deck builder more than the Marvel Legendary deck builder. And for that having the IP that I like more, I think that says a lot. So the Op's done a great job with this game. But thank you guys so much for the raid. Michael and Steph, I greatly appreciate it. Hornets, is so great to see you. Games to Fire, SM Nam, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. My name is Rock, once again, and I'm a variety Twitch streamer that I do board games and video games. Thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome to Team Rocket, Michael. I greatly appreciate that. I do board and video games. Starting tonight, actually. Wednesday nights are now officially board game nights as well. So I will be streaming board games on Wednesday and Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then other nights of the week are usually video game streams, basically what I'm looking to play or whatever I want to play, and if I can jump on. I am a father of two. I have a 3-year-old and a 9 going on 10-month-old. So sometimes I have to go. Sometimes I can't stream because I'm trying to help with the kids, and I can never really start streaming until 9 p.m. Eastern just because of the kids, which is unfortunate because there's definitely a sweet spot for streaming, and it's a little earlier than this is, but we all do what we can, and I just try to, I'm definitely aware of your guys' stream. Michael, I don't know if I didn't realize that you had your own. So I'm going to go ahead and bring your channel up here. This will be a great way of doing it. Let me go ahead and shout out both of you real quick. So if I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a window for that so I can give you a follow. So I did not realize that. And so hit that for you right there. Got that taken care of. And then, of course, we want to shout out Steph as well, who does awesome content over there. You guys kill it with how much board game content you do. I wish I could do as much board game content as you guys do. But absolutely, thank you guys so much for the raid again. I always appreciate it. I say this about Twitch all the time. I feel like the board game Twitch community is so awesome. We support everyone. Been playing Assassin's Creed and just started Mass Effect. Awesome. That's very, very cool. Now that I follow you, and I'm sorry that I wasn't doing so beforehand, I will definitely check out those streams because I enjoy. If to me, it's not about the game as much as the person. And if it's a person that I like, I like both of you. I like very much. I will just go and hang out in their streams, and so I will definitely be checking that out if the times and everything work out right for me. And like you said, I totally get the random streams because that's honestly I don't do enough scheduling in advance. I wish I did. I just started last night a video game stream for a Pokemon Fire Red randomizer Nuzlocke, which is a video game, obviously Pokemon. I will probably be doing that on a more scheduled basis. So between that and my board game streams that I always have on Wednesdays and Sundays, I think that's really going to help my structure for my streams going forward. You've got two sons, 18 and 16, so I understand. Yep, that'll be me in 15 years. Because I've got two sons, and they're about exactly 3 years apart. So, yeah, it's totally for sure. Like I love them to death. The 3-year-old drives me crazy sometimes, or a lot of times. But it's definitely an experience that I wouldn't trade for the world. Um, it definitely makes doing this stuff a little bit harder at the moment, but uh, it's nice when it obviously when it's all going right, it makes you feel great. And even though if all the all the stress and all the disobedience that a 3-year-old can give, um, at the end of the day, when you tuck them in and you read them a story and you get that hug, it's all worth it. So, oh my gosh, we're getting more raids. I always seem to get so many raids at this time of night. Poly people, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I always enjoy seeing your name pop up. Thank you so much for the raid, Polly. How was your stream tonight? You were playing Life of Strange 2. I remember you saying that last night when you were playing Twilight Struggle. Look at my session review on BGG for Last Night on Earth. The boys played it with me when they were like 7 and 4. That would be you very soon. Yes, it will, Michael. When so my son already he likes to play games. And if you go to my YouTube channel, which I've actually been really bad about uploading to because I've been doing a lot more Twitch, which is because it's been more beneficial. My son actually really likes to participate in unboxing videos, and that's his playing a game right now is doing an unboxing video. But he gets into the games. He has a couple of hobby games upstairs, and he really likes My Little Orchard and Go Go Little Penguin, Construction Site, all from Haba. We've also got from Yellow, we've got a game called Fun Farm that has these little like foam animals, and you have to roll dice to match like symbols on a card, and if you match the symbols, then you get to have that animal. He loves that game to death. So he's definitely going to be into games. He already knows like Pokemon, and he knows Marvel. Like he's just gonna be into all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, I mean, obviously, as they grow, they could choose not to. I mean, it's basically our whole world. So, who knows if he'll get into it or reject it? That's basically the two things that can happen. When you basically get indoctrinated into something. So who knows? But I really look forward to both of them growing up and getting to play more games with them. Even if, because I like just playing the kids' games with them now. Yeah, it is cool that he likes games. And Games of Fire says he's so cute on video. He is very cute. We played Color It from Haba on Steph's stream. Cute and fun. Hayden and Brandon both got into Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon is a huge passion of mine. I mean, I grew up with Pokemon 25 years ago, or 23 years ago, technically in the U.S. Yeah, I let them choose their own path. They are more into computer games, but they play occasionally. Yeah, Michael. So, like, even myself, I know growing up, I was definitely more of a video gamer than a board gamer. I didn't really get into board games. Like, I played some board games, but into like hobby board games, like the board games that we know and we love, I didn't really get into those until 2010. Now that's 11 years ago now, and obviously my passion for board games has grown substantially. But you can definitely go through phases. Like, I grew up, I was a huge video gamer. I played Pokemon, and I played Halo and Guitar Hero and like all these different stuff, especially on the older generations of games. But I would say as I've gotten older, I have been drawn more towards. I still like to play video games, obviously. But I think I've been drawn towards more of board games, but I try to mix them both. Like I said, my channel, I do both video games and board games, and try to balance the two. I don't know if that's best for followers or for viewers, because obviously you can have some people who like board games and some people who like video games. But at the end of the day, it's what makes me happy, and that's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm not. I do this to have fun and interact with you guys, but I want to do what I want. So that's it. Same here. Stuff is all about board games. I started early doing both 80s. Got to do what you love. Thank you so much, Wacky Tabaxi Tavern. Exactly, agreed. Yep, 100%. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the raid, both Board Gamer Stefan Michael and Poly People. I really, really do appreciate that. If you guys like board games or you like video games like Valheim, Raft, Phasmophobia, Pokemon, Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, Among Us, though I am taking a break from Among Us, and some other stuff, feel free to follow if you guys aren't doing so already, if you feel so inclined. But we are going to go ahead and jump back into this game. We've only got a couple more villains to beat, so let's see if we can get this done. I think I just reset the board, so I think I have another turn to go. And I am doing the thing where... Okay, so I got all coins out here, which is unfortunate. So that's going to just take some time. But I was doing the thing, if I killed one, I was going to flip another one. We're going to grab some nachos. We will catch you later. So glad to follow you, Rock. Michael, exactly the same. Glad that I'm able to follow you as well. I will catch you in your stream sometime. Enjoy those nachos for me. Have a great night, you two. And thank you so much for the raid again. We've got Luna Lovegood, who is going to give us a coin, a bolt, because we have some items. And let us roll the Ravenclaw die. I rolled cards. I will take cards. And because I'm playing the solo variant, I do get 2 cards. I'm probably going to have to shuffle here. Oh, I'm most definitely going to have to shuffle here. The golden egg is allowing us 2 bolts. I really don't need bolts. I only need 5 total. 1 coin, which is more needed. And a card. What we would really like to see is the Dragon's Blood. Because Dragon's Blood will allow us to put 2 coins on all of these. That I'm going to discard. Gain a bolt. Sure, gain a bolt. Gain 2 coins to remove 1 from the location. I cannot remove 1 from the location because in the solo game you have to have 2 on the location at all times. You cannot remove these 2. So that's kind of like a shorter timer for the location. Roll 1. Don't even know what to roll here. I guess the bolt. Okay. I didn't really need a bolt, but sure. That's discardable. Oh, I guess I have to shuffle. Okay. We're gonna shuffle. I don't really like where we are right at the moment because I can't clear these out quickly. Because they're all coin things. Oh, and I actually didn't do any of them either. That's funny. I was talking so much I didn't even do the villain part of the turn. I will correct that here in a second once I shuffle. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Hopefully we can get Dragon's Blood. Because if we get Dragon's Blood, we can put 2 coins down. And that'll at least save a turn. Okay. We shuffled. Let's do this now. Lose a heart and reveal an additional. Lost a heart. Reveal an additional. Lose 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. Lose 2 hearts. Add 1 to the location. I lost 3 hearts. Lose 2 hearts or discard a spell. I will discard that spell that I used, so I don't get that bolt. So don't get to do that. Roll the Hufflepuff die. Hufflepuff, I rolled a heart. Remove 1 heart damage from all creatures. Don't need to do that right now because there's none out there. Okay. We've got 2 bolts. Did I use all these? No, I used all those. I think I just have the Felix. I think I used all those, right? Yeah. This one I will actually use now since I have 1 to remove. I don't need to discard that. And this I will get 2 hearts and 2 cards. 2 bolts and a coin. Not really useful there. Serious. And there I'll draw a card. 2 hearts. I'll take that. Get the extra heart. Discarding this one to roll that. Bolts, no thank you. Coin. Not really wanting coin either, but that's okay. We will put the 5 bolts out here for the werewolf. We don't need any of these bolts because we can't use them. We can't use any bolts for a while. 1 coin, 1 coin, and 1 coin. And then we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coin. And we will buy the Advanced Potion Making book. This gives all heroes 2 hearts. Then each hero at maximum hearts gains 1 bolt and draws a card. That is a really, really good card and works really, really well with Neville, which is the character we are playing as. The true hero of the story, the true chosen one, Neville Longbottom. That is what we... I thought I got Dragon's Blood, but it's actually the Deluminator. They look a lot alike at first glance. Okay, I'm actually going to have to shuffle the Dark Arts deck. I don't like that. Roll the Slytherin die. We rolled a bolt. All heroes lose a heart. That's fine. All heroes lose 2 hearts or discard a spell. Yeah, I guess you could discard that. And then roll the Hufflepuff die. Bolt. All heroes lose a heart. Okay, I only lost 2 hearts, so I don't have to add 1 to the location. Good with that. Gain a bolt. I'm not even going to bother with the bolts, because I don't need them. 2 hearts. Roll the Slytherin die. Bolts. I'll roll again, because I don't need bolts. Coin. Okay. Coin is better than bolts right now. You're useless, so I'll discard you. You're not great either, but I'll roll 2 of you. Bolts, no. Coin, 2 coin. Coin, 4 coin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's discardable too. So I'm going to discard to roll the Hufflepuff and the Ravenclaw dice. Cards and coin. I'll actually take those. I'll take 2 coin and 2 cards. Oops. Oh my gosh, another raid? Ruel, thank you so much for the raid. Hello everyone who's coming in from tabletop tonight over there at Ruel's channel. Hope you guys had a wonderful night. Thank you so much for the raid. Go ahead and give Ruel a wonderful shout out. Ruel was playing board games, of course. Ruel, what were you guys playing tonight over there? I did not get a chance to peek in, unfortunately. I do apologize for that. Cathin? I do apologize. I'm probably butchering that. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. We are playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, the deck building game. I am actually really close to the end of the game. This is a continuation of my stream on Sunday, where I have been facing every single villain in Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. The base game, the Monster Box and Monsters expansion, and the Charms and Potions expansion. We have the Werewolf, the Centaur, the Swedish Snortsout, and 4 other villains to face. So we are pretty close to the end, but we're kind of stuck right now because of the coin thing. I think I might just throw coins down to kind of expedite the process, because we've been streaming for almost 3 hours tonight, and we played a bunch of hours on Sunday night, and I kind of just want to get this done. But thank you so much for the raid. I always appreciate Ruel. Of course, Ruel is a huge part of the Tabletop Live Network, which I am a proud member of. And you can go to the Facebook link or the Tabletop Live link right there and check out everything about Tabletop Live. We'll be doing another one of those at the end of March. And we just had a one that was amazing here in the end of February. We actually had 2 really good ones in February, both of Galentine's and the regular TLN4. Thank you so much to Ruel and to Mike and Nick Murphy, who set all of that up. Is Aragog included in one of the expansions? Gil Goots, yes, Aragog is in the deck. I have already faced Aragog. I believe that is in the Monster Box of Monsters expansion. I'm not positive. I think I faced him fairly recently. I can bring it out though and show you very quickly. There he is. Yes, he's in the Monster Box of Monsters expansion, and there you go. That is Aragog. I don't know how well that's coming through on your guys' end, but yeah, there's a lot of different creatures and villains in the game. It's a very, very fun game. It does have good artwork. I'm pretty sure almost all of the artwork is taken from the movies. I'm not positive on that. And like I said, I'm just kind of using all my coins to go out here. This is not how you're supposed to play the game, but it's what I'm going to do because it's going to be 12:30 here soon on the East Coast, and I don't want it to take forever. So we are killing, and like I said, I've been playing this game for between Sunday and today 7 hours. We are taking out this werewolf. We can gain 1 coin or 2 hearts and remove one from the location. I cannot remove one from the location because in the solo game you always have to leave 2 tokens on there. I don't really need the coins or the hearts at the moment, so we're just going to get rid of him. These 2 are not full. Going to have a new villain come out, and that is Curious Quill, one of the villains from the base game. The first pack, so not too dangerous right there. But for anybody who does not know, that's a lot of hours. Nice. Yeah, it takes a long time to play every single villain. It definitely stacks if you... I am playing with a bunch of house rules. Or not, I won't say a bunch. I am playing with some house rules. But it's mostly just for the speed of the game. And just to make it, just a... Not to make it more fun, but just to make it more enjoyable and slightly quicker paced. But yeah, this is a great game. I did my top 67 board games of all time in October during my Rocktober celebration over on my YouTube channel, and I put this game in my top 10. It was in the second half of the top 10. I think it was around 8. But I really do enjoy this game, and the way I sell this to people is that I'm not even that big of a Harry Potter fan. I don't actively hate Harry Potter, but it's not really my favorite IP, and I like this game that much. It's such a good deck builder. It does things so well that I even overlook the Harry Potter fact. My wife is a huge Harry Potter fan. Our friend is a huge Harry Potter fan, so we play the game a lot. But I like the game even though it's Harry Potter, not because it's Harry Potter, if that makes a lot of sense. And to me, that's a great way of selling a game, that it's a good game, that the IP is not carrying the game. So let's see what we can do here with this turn. I have to do one of these. You and your neighbors banish the top card of your deck, add 1 to the location. Okay, and for the potions, because there are cards here. This card normally would go in front of me, and I wouldn't do it now, but on my next turn and every subsequent turn, I would have to take care of it. Rock Potter, oh god. Using this board. I used that board for like all of Sunday, and I basically have ignored it tonight just because I haven't really wanted to do it. It's kind of tedious, and it's kind of far out from my reach, so I've just kind of ignored it for tonight. But I do the ability, so we're going to banish the top card of our deck and add 1 to the location. That's awful. I have to banish a card, and I don't even know. It could be something really, really good. Oh, okay. It's just an owl. I don't feel too bad about that. So we banish that card. It's gone. We lose a heart here. We can lose 2 hearts or discard a spell. You lose the 2 hearts. And then we have to roll the Hufflepuff die. We can get hearts back. Oh, no. This is for that. Remove 1 damage from each creature. None of the creatures have damage. They have coin. Rock Potter, Walk Rishi, Rock Ranger. This is the best character in the series. Of all the children, this is the one that actually has character growth. Because, to be honest, in my opinion, Harry from the first movie and Harry from the 7th movie, or 7th book, is the same Harry, same Ron, same Hermione. They don't really grow. Neville grows as a character and becomes the best of all of them, in my opinion. This is who the story should have been about. But that's just me. Harry whines too much. Harry has Frodo syndrome, where Frodo whines too much, and Sam is the best character in. Well, I actually like Aragorn, but to compare Lord of the Rings to Harry Potter and Frodo suffer from the same fact that they whine too much. We were going to try to get through this rest of the game, but I didn't get many coins this round, so that's unfortunate. I will discard the Remember All, which is going to be 2 coins, to allow me to roll the... Which die do I want to roll? Ravenclaw. Cards. Cool. We like cards. I'll discard this one to give me a bolt, a heart, and a coin to roll the Hufflepuff die. Coin. Yeah, coin. That's what we want. We want coins. All heroes gain a coin and 2 hearts. Thank you, Molly. That is Molly Weasley. She is very helpful. We have a bolt. And remove 1 from the location. Don't mind if I do. And draw a card. Dutch. Nothing wrong with a good wine. That's true, Dutch. That kind of wine is good. We will gain 2 coins. Just trying to get through the end of this deck. We get a bolt. We can remove 1 from the location. There's nothing to remove. Man, I can't even knock out Quirrell this turn. Actually, I could have probably discarded this card. Let me discard that and roll the Slytherin die, which I haven't rolled yet. Bolts. There we go. Oh, it still doesn't do it. I'm still 1 short. Oh well. But I'm going to spend all these coins. Again, this is not how you would normally do this, but I'm just trying to speed the game up. So I'm going to spend all these coins, because I basically have all the cards that I need. I don't need any more cards. There are more cards to buy. I don't need them. So we're going to do this. All heroes may search the discard pile for a spell. Remove 1 from the location. Roll the Hufflepuff and this die. Coin and double card. Okay. Well, those were useless. Do I have a spell in here that can give me a bolt to get rid of Quill? Yes, I do. We'll just do that. Move on from there. I am chatting with Slumber Snack. Night. Is Slumber Snack online? Is she streaming, or are you just chatting with her? Because Slumber Snack is awesome. I do like Slumber Snack a lot. Slumber Snack and your friend Dakota do a co-stream show on Friday nights, I believe. She is playing Stardew. Okay, awesome. And okay, so we got rid of all those. And they do board games on Friday nights, I believe, and have a wonderful time there. I think this is, yep, okay, this is the end. So that's coin. Man, why would the coins? I hate the coins. Okay. We're almost to the end here, folks. Dutch, how are you doing? Did you get some sleep, my friend? I know it's early over there, and I know you played a lot of Valheim, so hope you got some sleep. I gotta shuffle these. I gotta shuffle these for like 3 more turns. Ridiculous. Almost got through the whole game. I got some sleep. I almost got through the whole game with not having to shuffle the Dark Arts deck, which is pretty good. Just do that. What do we got? Active hero discards a card, add 1 to the location. That's not a good card. Discard a card. I don't want to discard cards. Alright, well that one. If we discard this, get a coin, gain a heart. Okay. Active hero loses 1 heart for each location thing on the location. Oh, that's awful. Because it's always going to have at least 2. 1, 2, 3. If the hero's stunned, add an additional. Okay. Each time most Mordred or another villain is revealed, all heroes banish the top card of their deck. Oh my god, you're awful. For each, but not really going to be effective because it's the end of the game. For each ally in hand, reveal an additional Dark Arts event. 1 more. Okay. Discard a card. Reveal an additional Dark Arts. What are you doing to me? Roll the creature die. Double hearts. Remove 1 bolt. Oh, okay, that's good because there's nothing to remove at the moment. And then each time a new creature is revealed, all heroes lose 2 hearts. Okay, well, there's nothing else to reveal, so those don't really matter. So that's not a problem. It's just actually getting through these now. We get 2 bolts from Madame Maxine. All here is gain 2 hearts. Right, thank you. I will gain the 3rd heart, which gets us a bolt and a card. We get 2 bolts and draw a card. We can remove one from the location thanks to Bubby and draw a card. That's discardable. Gain 2 coins, yes please. Gain coins. Gain 1 bolt. Remove one from the location, cannot do so. Draw a card. If you play 2 or more spells I can get a bolt, a heart, and 2 coins. And then I can discard this to roll the Slytherin die. Get cards, I'll take cards. Cards is good. Gain 2 bolts. Draw a card. Okay. And then if I discard this, I can get a bolt. And I can roll the Ravenclaw die. Get 2 cards. Get 1 bolt. Draw a card. Get 1 bolt. 1 coin. 1 heart. 2 coins, or I just get the 2 coins so I can put them out on the characters. And then I can get bolts equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. 7 more bolts. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, this is not how you would normally play Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. I am just literally trying to get through the rest of this game. So I'm going to overload these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there. And then put... Technically, I couldn't touch the Voldemort until all these other ones are gone. But it's fine. We're getting rid of Caro. She doesn't help us at all because there's nothing to remove. So I don't feel too bad about that. And then we would gain 2 coins from that. So actually I'll probably take those. And put them on both of them. Alright, so all we have left now is Voldemort and Cornelius Fudge. I will move Fudge over here and Voldemort like this. And depending on... I don't think we're going to get 25 damage this turn. Coin-wise, we probably could get enough coin to defeat these 2. Maybe. We'll have to see. It'll depend on what cards come out. Legend says, Super Motherlode is an excellent deck builder, but it has kind of a space theme. Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, space isn't really a... Space? Yeah, it's just not really a theme that does it for me too often. But, I mean, I'm willing to take a look at it, Legends. 100%. We've got Albus Dumbledore, which gives us 1 bolt, 1 coin. Oh, what am I doing? I have to do this first. Activate opens a detention in your hand, lose 1 heart for each detention in your hand. Well, that's the first time I've gotten a detention in a while. So I got that. I lose a heart there. Active here loses 1 heart for each of those. There's 2. And then that's not going to really do anything to it. Okay, so we got the 1 bolt, the 1 coin, 1 heart, draw a card. Gain a bolt. Just don't really need hearts. Gain 2 bolts from the Basilisk Fang. Can I just push that into Voldemort? Does that work? Gain a bolt for George. Roll the Gryffindor die. Bolts. Thank you, Gryffindor die. Because basically it's just trying to get enough bolts to take down Voldemort. We got a bolt from Hagrid. All heroes gain a heart. Thank you, Hagrid. We can look at this top of this deck from Spectrospecs. Lose 2 hearts. Yeah, that can go. That's fine. And that is that turn. Unfortunately, I didn't do too much. I only got 1 coin. I'll place that on Voldemort. We got 5 there. And another 5. That's 10. We're up to 12 hits on Voldemort. I'm going to have to shuffle my deck, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm sure something's a draw. Yep. So I got to shuffle the deck. We are very close to the end. And thank you so much to everybody who has stopped by. Thank you so much to Board Gamer Steph, Poly People, and Ruel for the raids. You guys are amazing, and I really, really appreciate it. Wednesday nights are going to become a standard board game night for me here on Rolling with Rock. I have lots of games. Sometimes I play old games, sometimes I play new games. It really just depends on what I'm looking to do. And then I do play video games here as well. So I play both video games and board games, and I will be continuing my Pokemon Fire Red randomizer Nuzlocke tomorrow on stream, and maybe even playing some Valheim. We shall see how that goes, but definitely playing Pokemon tomorrow. Alright, let's see if we can finish off Voldemort and Cornelius Fudge. Active hero loses a heart and reveals an additional Dark Arts event. Active hero discards a card and cannot use their charm ability. Add one to the location. Add one to the location. Discards a card. Guess that one. Active hero loses one heart for each one of those. 1, 2, 3. And then that does nothing. Okay. Gain 2 coin. Coin is good. I need coin. 2 hearts if I play another ally, which I did. Gain 2 bolts, which is good. I need bolts. Gain 2 bolts. And 2 cards. 1, 2. Anyone here gains 3 hearts. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Get a bolt. Get a coin. Gain a bolt for that. Gain 1 coin and 2 hearts from Molly. Is the 1 coin worth it? Yeah, sure. Discard that to get a coin. Roll the Slytherin die for the bolts. Or the cards. I'll take 2 cards, that's fine. Oh, Silver Meadow Tavern just came. Silver Meadow Tavern just went live? That feels late for him. Then I will be raiding into Silver Meadow Tavern. For sure. What is, Legends, what is, Silver Meadow Tavern playing tonight? No, that's... Anything to banish? You may banish a card in your hand. Sweet. I can banish this card. And then we got Dragon's Blood, which technically would allow us to put more coins out. We got 3, 4, 5 coins. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Should be the last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully. Decent cards. We'll see. Everdell Solo, I believe. Okay. Activate loses heart. You push it to make me discard a card. Discard this. Get a coin and a heart. Okay. I'll take that. Lose a heart for each one of those. 1, 2, 3. This does nothing. Alright. Let's see if we can finish them off. We get a coin. Alright, I mean a bolt and a card for that. We get a bolt and a heart. Do I need the coins? Let's see. All heroes gain a bolt, a card, a coin, and a heart. We got 2 bolts. I don't know if I'm going to have enough bolts. We'll see. We have 2 bolts and hearts. Okay. I do need more coin. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have enough coin. I have enough. Okay. I play these for the coin. Cool. Okay. 2 coin. Yep, this is the end. Because I got 2 coin there, which is enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 2 coin over here, which is 7. And I needed 25 damage, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's all of our damage. Again, that's not exactly how you're supposed to do that, but it works. And that is the end. Look at this PST streamer going at it. Heading to bed, but stopping by to say goodnight. Conrad, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just getting done. I kind of sped run the last 5th of the game here. But yeah, that is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, everyone. I will be, like I said, I'm playing board games on Wednesday nights and on Sunday nights here at Rolling with the Rock.